So, welcome back, and apologies we're a little bit late. And of course, as always, Jack talks during the intro every time, but it's fine. So, hello and welcome back to Crit Apples Plays Curse of Strahd. I'm your Dungeon Master, Andrew Pierce, and here we have our Barovian adventurers. Say hello, adventurers. Give me a wave.
No.
Hello, adventurers.
Hello, adventurers.
Energy. I like it. Could be better. We'll work on it. So, last we left off, our adventurers began the day waking up in their Vallaki mansion. A knock at the door revealed Erwin, the new mayor of Vallaki. He needed Assai's assistance with something occurring in Vallaki that required the town sheriff. The group decided that a recap was in order, going over and recalling the events that have occurred within the last 2 weeks. After much deliberation, the party decided that the best course of action was to face down the abbot, aka Tristan Winters, at the Kresk Abbey, as this was their best chance to secure another ancient artifact hinted to them by their Taroka reading, the Tome of Strahd. Utilizing the time rift in the attic of the mansion, they were transported back to the abbey and were greeted and escorted down into the depths of the Undercroft to meet the abbot. After a short discussion, and the abbot definitely revealing he was holding something, not that the DM forgot to tell you that, he started to rip his body into 3 pieces. After a few seconds, these mounds of flesh and bone started to materialize into 3 cloaked figures. After a hard fight and losing the life of Farah Wildrick, the group quickly recovered and cast Revivify on Farah in order to bring her back once again to the living. The abbot then revealed himself once again and is now facing down the party, which is where we will pick up from now. So I'll move us all to the fateful scene. And as you can see, the spiritual weapon is looking extra spiritual.
Oh, wow.
So, as we left off last
Did you
session...
draw that yourself?
No. A child obviously drew that. Yes, I drew it myself. It's cool though.
Same thing.
Same thing. As you're aware, the abbot has appeared, and the abbot looks... What's a better word? No, fuck it, I'll say it. He looks pissed. There is a moment. The game is paused. I don't want you all sort of walking around, but there is a moment to interact with the abbot. He doesn't seem like he's immediately hostile in these few moments.
I have a mechanical question. Is the DC now higher to revive Farah again, should we need to?
Correct. It is increased by
Please
1.
hide Farah. By 1. Okay, that's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not so bad.
It will, so as mechanical wise, every time you die, Farah has died twice, it will increase by 1 from 10. So the DC will now be 12.
Okay.
Seeing yours, guys.
Tilly will stand up from having just revived Farah. She turns and faces him, fucking face of fury. How's this working out for you then?
It seems I have underestimated you. I didn't expect that to happen. You are a lot more powerful than I expected, that's for sure.
And a lot more pissed off.
Yes. Where do we go from here, Bright Spark?
Why don't you just hand over what we want, and then we can go?
What is it exactly that you're after? I have many things that could be useful to you.
We'll start with Irina.
Irina... If I handed over Irina to you now, the repercussions would be worse than death for me. Why would I do that?
How would they be worse?
You've met Strahd. You know what he's capable of. I have my reasons.
Want to share them?
Not particularly, no.
Either way, we're leaving with Irina.
And I think it's this moment that on the map is to the left, but as for all of you, it's to the right. You hear the clatter of chains. So now getting a better look at this room you're in as it's all lit up, you can see cell blocks. You're essentially in a large prison. And there's cell blocks on either side, and there's all in front of you. From the dim lights, I'll tell you what, can someone make a perception check for me?
I have advantage. Unless anybody else wants to do it.
Go for it.
Go for it, Jacko.
Uh, 16 and
That wasn't with advantage, was it? That'll be
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Cool. So with a 20, there's a few things you'll see then, so we'll go through sequentially. So one of the easiest things to see is or hear, and possibly see as well, is the rattling of chains coming to your left. And just nonchalantly, out of nowhere, for no particular reason, Asai appears out of nowhere from one of the cells. Asai, is there anything you would like to say to the group? As you have just emerged from this cell, you're not too sure how you've got here, but you have just been instantly teleported into this strange environment with all your friends. You're seeing the abbot and not too sure what's going on.
Yeah, just look around and go. You all right? And that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
And the mill is obviously there. Okay, cool. So with the 20 perception as well, you are semi-confident that most of the prison cells that you see are vacant. You can make out some of the far prison cells may have people in them, but the bodies don't seem to have moved. Nothing seems that, but you do get the sense that there could be some humanoid creatures in these cells. Cool. Anything else you guys would like to do?
I'm confused, Abba, as to if you're that scared of Strahd, why you would torture Irina to the point of death.
Irina will not die. Irina is... I have no reason to tell you any of this. Irina is a vessel. That's as far as I will go into it. She is worth more than you understand, it would appear.
Can I detect thoughts on him, please?
You can try.
I
So,
don't think it's going to work very well.
so as you are you attempting to instantly delve deeper, or are you just trying to gain surface thoughts from the abbot right now?
Yeah, I'd start with surface thoughts
Okay.
when he's talking about she's a vessel.
Okay, so instantly when you sort of bridge this telekinetic link to the abbot, look, what is the range of it, by the way?
That is a great question. I'd love to tell you. Let me try
I'll
and
have a
find
little
out.
look for you, because it will make a difference.
I have but it's a significant laptop problem.
Telepathic. You can turn around this way. You can cast detect thought spells.
It's 50 feet. Have I made that up? Is it 30 feet maybe?
Where is it? Detect thoughts.
Oh,
Concentrate. Where is the range? It appears it doesn't
Hang
have
on.
one.
30 feet. 30 feet.
It's 30 feet. Okay, so that is what I was.
Am I
alluding
not
to.
close enough to
You,
him?
you are not close enough. So would you like to move
Yeah.
forward towards the abbot? He's currently 45 feet away from you, so you will need to move 15 feet forward.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Do you want to go straight forward? The game's currently paused, so I'll just pop you there. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Cool. So as you bridge the connection, the thoughts that you get come rushing to you immediately, and they're not thoughts, they are just loud static, just and through that static you can hear tormented screams and voices. Like, just through the static you can hear just screams and flesh ripping from bones, like they're sort of just past memories, but this definitely isn't anything you've experienced before when detecting thoughts on any creature. And he'll just look straight at you. What are you doing? Care to explain?
Not really.
No? Do any of you care for your lives whatsoever?
A voice from 20 feet up the wall at the back says, I do.
Wept. Are you currently wild-shaped, or are you humanoid right now?
I'm humanoid, but I'm halfway up the wall.
Okie dokie. Come down here, Weft. Let us chat.
What do you want to chat about? I'm happy. I can see and hear from up here.
I'm going to give you a choice, Weft. I want you to join me.
Why would I want to join you? My friends are over here.
But your friends are about to die. Whether it be by my hand or sometime in the near future, I can offer you life. A better life than you had.
Is that a life here?
That is a life
With you?
here. But together, we can create a life anywhere. I have seen things, Weft. Things that nobody else knows of this land. I wish to share those with you.
I personally, I've not been too keen on Barovia since we found our way here, and I'd much rather follow my friends to whatever life that leads to.
It will only lead to the afterlife, Weft. And if you decline my offer, I will do what I need to do. And one day you will understand why I have made the choices I have made.
Tristan, you have nothing for me. I decline your offer, whatever that may bring.
Cool. And he will put a hand on his mace, and he will raise a hand like he is casting something. Spellcasters. Actually, I'll go for just Tilly. Tilly and Asai being the clerics. If you guys would like to try and discern what kind of spell he is using, make me an Arcana roll for me.
Not my strong
Ooh,
suit.
who rolled that 20?
Can I also use a reaction?
Give us a second then. What sort of reaction do you want to be using, Kate?
Oh, I'm a fun spell.
All right, let's. So with a natural 20 on Asai, let's. I'll just tell you what the spell is, and then you can decide. He is attempting to cast the spell Blink.
Oh, okay.
The
Alright.
spell blink.
Yeah.
The spell Blink. THE spell Blink.
It's just a bit London, a bit.
No eyelids.
He's casting. He's casting
Staring
Dispel, mate. Dispel blink.
Dispel blink. You just have to like you win every staring competition.
Nobody has eyelids. Everybody is a snake.
It's a step.
Cool. So he is attempting to cast blink. For anyone who's not aware, he mechanically speaking, he will. I'm not going to tell you everything that it does. If you know, you know. But he is attempting to evade something at the moment. Kate, would you like to go ahead and counterspell?
Yes.
Cool.
I don't know how to do that. I use my ring.
Use your ring. Because of the natural 20 and blink is a 3rd level transmutation spell, you are able to just hold your... Well, do you want to describe how you counterspell the abbot?
Oh God, I don't know. I've got a ring. Okay, let's think about it. Let's do. I don't know. I guess I'll like twist the ring on my finger or something, and there'll just be like a pulse of darkness, and that'll be my counter spell.
Awesome. So you see as he raises his hand, this ball of arcane energy starts to spark and glitter, and with blink, with a natural 20, Asai, you immediately know what this spell is, and the darkness just sort of smashes his hand back, and it sort of moves back 5 feet, and he looks very angry. And I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
He's trying to escape, guys.
Ooh, it's epic.
Oh my God.
It's fucking epic.
That's sick.
That's so bad. Oh my God, Samir, I love your wolf.
Thank you.
Cool.
The artwork is sick.
Has it clicked for me?
Still waiting on Kate and
Have
Darren.
you done mine?
Just give it a couple of
No.
seconds.
Oh, I don't know why I hate this so
It's
much.
all right. Oh, it come through as a 17. Let
Yeah.
me just check the initiative tracker. Everyone's on the initiatives. Not sure why it didn't come through on the epic roll, but we're all good to go. So let's begin combat.
Oh, no.
The abbot's spell has been counterspelled. Samir, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Yay. All right. Let me just double check the range on this. Okay, good. Right. So, oh, the game is paused, Mr.
Oh, I-
DM.
Apologise. The second best DM does make mistakes like that. I do apologise.
The second best DM.
Right. So I've run my 30 feet, and I will attempt cast Compelled Duel on him.
Ooh, nice. Go for it. Is that a wisdom save, I do believe?
You still have warding bond on.
Okay, he is going to roll this with advantage because this is a magical effect. Oh, he rolled terribly.
Are you still
but
a werewolf?
But he does save.
No.
Yes,
What?
he does save,
You-
unfortunately.
That's fine. Well, I'm going to
Wisdom
split him
saving
off.
throw.
Wisdom.
Jesus.
Very wise.
Well, I haven't used my action yet.
Yeah,
I
that
can
is a
see if
bonus
there's
action, that
any-
one, isn't it?
It is a bonus action, yeah.
Nice.
All right. I will hold my action, and if he should pass within range of me, I will use my claw on him.
Cool, so holding the attack action for if he comes into range.
Yep.
Cool. Well, that changes what I want to do, but I won't let that change what I want to do, because he's not... Yeah, he's not smart enough to know that you're doing that. So, the abbot will, having his blink spell counterspelled... Let me just roll a little thing to see if he's very angry or not. He is. He's super mad. He's going to run into range of you, Samir. Would you like to use your held action?
Would, yes, thank you.
He's actually going to move to here. 23 hits. 13 damage. And do you have extra attack at this level? I'm trying to remember.
I'm just checking. I think I do.
should say at the top of your inventory, maybe. Paladin is every 5 levels you get extra attacks, so if you're level 6, you should have 2 attacks.
So I do.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck you then. No!
That is a natural 1. So you fly 2 of your claws. One lands on its target, but the other one there's just this random pebble on the floor, and as you lunge, you just sort of trip over yourself, and you look like a bit of a fool. After last session, you were due a natural 1. It comes around, doesn't it?
I'll take it.
That's fair.
Cool. That is your movement action, bonus action. I assume there's
Mhm.
nothing else from you.
No, it's not.
Cool. Oh, it wasn't even your go. That was your held action, wasn't it? So it is now the abbot's turn, who will now, even though you didn't cast Compelled Duel, he will attack you. So he will swing his mace for a 23 to hit. Assume that
Yeah.
hits.
Half the damage.
Half of the damage, so you will take 5 points of bludgeon damage and 11 points of radiant damage, as you are no longer vulnerable to radiant. Okay.
5. I take the same, so
So
16 total.
16 total, correct. And he will go
I
for
also take
a second swing. For a 15 to hit.
No.
Oh, and do also remember, Sam, that 10 damage of that was bludgeoning, which you are resistant to. So half it again. Yeah?
Okay.
So it was only 2 bludgeoning.
Only 2 bludgeoning.
So 3 back.
3 back. Cool. Right, he does have a bonus action left. He is going to leave that for now. Okay, Orion, over to you with Tilly on deck.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, here's a question. Is the dick tattoo still activated, or do I need to reactivate
Dick
the
tattoo's
dick tattoo?
still activated. You're fine. We're within the same.
Okay,
I believe it's.
that-
I believe it lasts for an hour, so you're way good for that.
Okay. Wicked. In that case, I'll just try and hit him from where I am.
Yep.
Actually,
Move yourself closer though, just because you remember.
I was gonna say, yeah, if I move to get into flanking with Samir.
Yep. So technically,
that?
you could be there flanking. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
that would be great. Okay, I'll do that, and I'm
Let me
going.
just move
God,
you
can
here,
I
Dave.
smack him? Let me check how many key points I have. Oh, I can't get my little hub thing's not coming up my HUD.
Just
Oh,
click
yeah,
it.
it's,
Click your
hang on,
character.
it's not.
Click your character. Right
There it
click
is, sorry,
it,
it's
and there's a
being
little icon.
Okay,
isn't it?
cool. Yeah, nice. Okay, wicked. Okay, so I will try and crack. Bring my stuff around, try and give him a nice crack in the head.
Go for
Crack in the jaw, actually. This guy needs a. This guy. Advantage.
it.
Nice.
That's a nat 20. Nice job.
Perfect. Thank God, we're off to a better start than last week, at least.
Yep. So double your dice, and then roll
and then-
your 2d8 for your dick tattoo, because that gets doubled as well.
Oh. Is it not a D6 in my dick tattoo?
Yeah, it might well be. I can't remember.
Sorry. Let's find out. I feel like it was a 6. It would be better if it was a D8.
I can check for you. Do-do-do.
Are you in flanking?
It's a d6, yep.
Yeah.
Yes, technically she is. I have to move her closer to the token
I
for a
think
foundry
that's
to
fine.
work. But, yeah.
2d6, yeah. Roll.
So 3 points of extra damage.
That's not so great.
Not amazing, but still a crit. So I'm just going to move you back to where you were.
Yeah, thanks. Oh man. I think I've got 1 key point left. I'll try to stunning strike him.
Okay.
I think that's just a save.
Wisdom save, yeah?
Let me burn that last key point. Is it wisdom?
I believe stunning strike is wisdom. What's the DC?
No, it's not. It's con.
It's con,
Hang
is
on.
it?
That can't be right. Saving throw. Hang on. When you hit a melee attack. Yeah, it's con. Hang on a second. But it says DC. That DC.
Okay, I'll
can't
tell
be
you
right.
what. Regardless of what saving throw it is, on the D20 he rolled very, very poorly. He rolled a 3. So regardless of whether it's wisdom or con, he's going to fail. However, he will burn a legendary resistance to negate it. So, as much as you haven't stunned him, it's a really good use of trying to get his legendary resistance down. All right.
Oh, fuck. Strike that would have worked.
Yeah, sadly, but he doesn't want to be stunned in this situation, especially.
It was a legendary resistance.
Legendary resistance, yes.
So that's not a spell, is it?
No, he only has a finite amount of usage of legendary resistances.
Ah.
Priority burning those ones up. Once they're gone, do what you want with him, treat him like a ragdoll, yeah?
Doesn't.
Okay, anything else from you, Kate? You've got your bonus actions and movement left.
I've really burned. Yeah, so I get to attack, so I'm going to try.
Oh yeah, sorry, you get to go back now.
Please do it. Oh my god, come on.
Okay, 25 hits, roll damage.
Oh god, I really need that feat where on a 19.
That is going to be 4 points damage.
Ew. Gross.
5 extra, that's good.
Okay, right. So, crack. And I am going to... where was I? So I think I had actually moved, like...
You'd only moved about
was
10
that?
feet.
So 15 feet.
Okay.
Okay, I've got something stupid, right? Like...
You can go anywhere you
70
want.
feet of movement. I'm going home. That's where I'm going. Let's go over here.
Cool. So as you make it there,
50
actually,
feet.
you don't need to roll for this, but as you make it quite close to the other entrance or exit, whichever you defer as this, you do hear the scream of Irina that you were hearing before, but this seems more like a final death curdle of a scream. Cool. Is that everything then, Orion? I'd assume so. I think you're lagging a little bit there, but we'll go over to Tilly with Fer on deck.
Right, bonus action, move spiritual weapon to here.
Gotcha. Yeah, you do have control, don't you? I do believe you do.
Can you move me an
Yeah.
extra 10 feet?
What's
Sorry,
that? Sorry,
I'm lagging
Kate?
out real bad. Can someone move me? I think I had another 10 feet. I want to get as close to the door as I can.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, there you go. All done.
So flanking, yeah?
Blanket with spiritual weapon. Does that count with spiritual weapon? Just to say it does. Fuck it.
It doesn't provide flanking, but it gets flanking, I
Okay.
think.
Good to know.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll D20 plus spell attack modifier.
That's definitely going to hit.
26 to hit. Just need to double check what the damage is. I always forget.
Should remember from last time, but I don't, mate. Sorry.
1d8 plus 4 damage.
What I'll do
Plus
is I'll actually
4.
make you a token next time for it, so you can like click it and stuff.
1d8 plus 4 force damage.
Force, yeah.
Is 8. Yep.
Let me just check. No, you're good. So 8 points of damage, yeah. So that'll
Yep.
be. Oh, maths. Cool. That's your bonus action.
Cool. And then I'm going to try and hit him with fairy fire.
Awesome.
I'm just rolling up his special weapon, not that it matters.
He rolled with advantage because it was a magical effect, and he has saved.
Okay, that's alright.
Cool.
Okay, that's me. Sorry, actually, can I just move?
Yeah, of course you can. Let me just pop you back. There you go, sir.
I just want to run to here.
Awesome. Okay, Farah, over to you with Weft on deck.
Farah, who is now totally conscious and very, very
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
it is worth mentioning. So you are. I don't think you are currently prone. I do think you did stand up last session, but
I
everything.
don't think I did.
Oh, okay.
I think I was literally just, I'm just going to lie here.
Fair enough. So you are currently on the ground. The world is spinning. You're not really sure what has just occurred. Like, I don't know how you would describe dying and coming back, but however you
second
feel,
time.
yeah, however you feel that would feel like, it can't feel good.
She feels like she's been run over by a semi truck
Yeah.
or the equivalent cart size in Barovia.
Yeah.
And yeah, it feels like she's got the world's worst hangover. Her head is spinning. Everything's just slightly off kilter. So she'll kind of like, she'll do that thing where you sort of like roll over and like worm your way to your knees to stand up. Has anybody had that kind of hangover, or is that a me
I
thing?
think that, yeah, that's just too much cider or something, isn't it?
And she'll just kind of like worm her way to her knees and get up, which obviously uses half her movement, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. But because it's D&D and you have 1 hit point, you are technically fully healthy.
Yeah,
So,
I'm perfectly
yeah.
fine. There's never been a thing wrong with me.
Yeah.
And she'll kind of like, as she stands up, she'll just turn to look at the abbot and just be like, "You're still a cunt." And
We'll see
she'll,
about that.
I mean, we don't need to see about anything. It's a fact.
Do you? I'll ask you this question quickly. Are you saying that just off the cuff, or are you actively trying to intimidate him?
No, I'm just kind of saying it at him.
Fair enough.
Aye.
A lot of things going on. He hears it. Yeah.
And then she's just gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Go for it. Just a second
But
level,
that's
yeah.
not gonna hit him.
The
yeah.
first one misses.
Well, that's not gonna hit him, is it? The second one. This is how this is gonna go. Why are you rolling the
Ooh.
damage?
I don't know.
I didn't
but
click damage.
you didn't, did you? Just let's ignore that then. Go for your second ray. Uh, 18 will hit. 8 points of fire damage.
And then was that 2?
That was
Yes.
2. Yep, go for your third.
And then the third one.
That's going to hit also. 4 points of fire damage. Nice. And you did say you got to your feet, didn't you? So you do have 15 feet of movement still left.
So she's just going to shufty backwards. It's not going to do anything, but it just makes her feel better that there's a little bit of distance between them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So after your turn, the abbot will legendary action and mist. Ooh, I wish I had measured this beforehand. Wish I had measured this. It's okay. That's the choice he was going to make. He is going to misty step towards you, Weft. That'll be his legendary action. Weft, over to you with Assai on deck.
Thank you very much. I will be summoning 2 bears this time, not 4, 2 bears. Conjure animals, some beasts, and cast spell. Which are brown bear.
Yeah, it's the brown ones you want, not the black ones.
It is, yeah. Somewhere. Oh, do I not have them?
Let me have a look. Brown bear. Why can I not type
You
the
can
word?
get one brown bear, not 2. I think.
Okay.
No,
Oh
it's
no, sorry.
polar
It's
bear
two,
is
you're right.
the.
You're just gonna have to bear with me a second while I just quickly
Yay.
find it in my compendium.
Whoa, there it is. Bear with him.
Have you done it?
No.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no.
god.
No. The pun.
Bear
Oh.
with you.
Oh, bear with.
Bear
Oh, I
with you.
see.
Oh dear lord.
Dear, yeah, I'm not with it tonight. Bear with me. God, this is taking a little while just to find in my compendium.
Don't worry, we'll call it giant spiders.
No, I've got you, dude. I've got you. I'm just saying things because of streaming purposes, but don't worry, he's on the way.
There's just a bit of traffic.
Foundry has had a bit of a meltdown. Oh, there we go. Finally. Let me just do... I'll give you ownership of him, Mr. Weft. You
Okay.
should now be able to summon 2 brown bears.
Fantastic. Except I just got rid of the box.
Just
gonna
cast it
it.
again without
Yeah.
using spell slots. All good.
There we go, brown bear. Off. No, it always does this. Do you mind moving one of them to the other side? Because it never gives me an option to actually place them.
You want to place him here?
Or yeah, and the other one next to him as well.
Like so?
Perfect.
Awesome. You should be able to move them yourself, by the way. You do have ownership. There you go.
I do. There we go.
Cool. So go ahead and roll their initiatives for me. It should be at the bottom of the tracker. Cool. So one goes directly after you, and one goes before Farah. So still over to you. That was your action, sir.
And then I'd just like to use my movement to go around the wall. So, it's not currently my turn.
It
there we
is.
go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'll end my turn now.
Okay. He will use another legendary action after your turn to bring himself straight to here.
Would the bears get attacks of opportunity?
Not from what he's doing, so he's using Misty Step.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Yeah. Cool. So it is over to the brown bear on the right. What's his name?
Gerald.
All right, Gerald, it's over to you.
Oh, I always forget to target.
Flanking.
Blank.
Yeah.
In the interest of fairness, I'm 20 feet up on the wall. Is that still okay?
Oh, no. Technically, no, you're not flanking, but...
In interest of fairness.
Yeah.
I know.
Doesn't matter. Fucking smash him anyway.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Da-da-da.
The bear bites him and Weft kicks him in the back of the head. I think that's flanking.
11 points of damage. Nice, these brown bears are good. I like them.
And then claws, because it's multi-attack.
Yeah,
And that misses.
that's going to miss. Cool. That's everything from the Mr. Brown Bear, yep.
The bear ends. Yep.
Cool. Asai, over to you with Samir on deck.
Yeah, spot on. Needing some numbers in the game. I'm going to channel Divinity and invoke Duplicity. So I'm I'm going to clone myself.
Cool.
yeah,
So let me just get a
so-
token out for you. I don't want to use your token, otherwise it'll mess up the initiative. So I'll just get you some random thing. So here is the acolyte. Where would you like it to go? As that will be your.
Literally right next to me. So he just appears next. You know.
It can be within 30 feet.
Well, I'll probably kind of send him over Ferris way just to kind of act as like a bit of a buffer, a bit of protection.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Perfect.
Cool. So
Yeah.
let me just have a quick read of the fell. It must. So it must remain within 120 feet. That won't be an issue. Cast spells illusion, or when both you and your illusion are within 5 feet of the creature, you can see me. You had advantage on attacks. Okay, so yeah, if you and your creature, you and your illusion within 5 feet of a creature, you can get attacked. But what I'll say, because you've placed it there and you've conjured it there, the abbot doesn't actually have line of sight of that. So to him, it's a 50-50 on who's Assai at this point. So that's really good. Anything else, sir?
Yeah. So I'm gonna let go of the chains of Emil.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to use him, so I don't know if he just wanders.
You should just be able to use him, and if you double click on him, it will bring up a character sheet that you can see.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I let go of the chains, does he just wander aimlessly, or can I?
No,
Kind of
you've got full control over Emil.
Oh,
He is
fantastic.
your
Well, if it's
servant.
if it's voice actions, I'm just going to send him towards the
Cool.
towards the bears.
He does have 25 feet of movement, so you have to move him back just one
So
square.
one
That's
back.
the only downside to him. There you go.
I'm going to use my
You
movement.
can,
Yep.
just so you know, Jim, you can cast a spell through your duplicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my movement to get over to Tilly.
Oh, hi, Assai.
Oh, hey.
Thanks for
Oh.
joining us.
Here in spirit. And then, yeah, with my bonus action, I'm just gonna get because I can get the other guy to move.
Yeah. Let me give you ownership on it, mate, so you can put it wherever you want. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, you should be able to move it wherever you like now, mate.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna move him not too far away from Farah, but
Yeah,
just,
we'll say that's where you summoned it.
yeah. So yeah. So there we go. That's me. That's everything.
Awesome. Good turn. Samir, over to you.
Right. Well, I mean, Samir's quite annoyed that he tripped on a pebble 6 seconds ago. And he's very annoyed that the abbot's popped off into the distance. So I'm really far away. I'm gonna dash. And
Okay.
just get as close to him as I can.
You can get a little bit further. Yeah, you can get right up there. Cool.
Face and breathe on him really heavily.
Okay.
That'll be me.
He doesn't seem too disturbed right now. He's got a goal in mind, and he seems like he's wants to enact that goal. Okay, so it is over to the abbot.
Our warding bond breaks.
Does it have
Sorry.
a distance? Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How high are you, Mr. Weft?
20 feet up.
20 feet up.
You just fucking flip over the bird from 20 feet up, just like, you can't catch me.
Problem is, you're not leaving me a lot of options when you're that high up, Mr. Weft.
Mm.
You are not leaving me a lot of options. So, I will... cast Disintegrate on you. So, let me just read this.
Oops.
Creature target fire must make dexterity saving throw for me, please, bud. DC 17. There you go. Yep. 21, that succeeds, so you will only take 6 points of damage. 36.
36. Is that what type of damage is that?
That will be. I do believe it's necrotic, but let me just check. Oh no, it is force damage.
Force damage. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. Instantly forgotten how much you said.
36 points of damage.
Oof. Okay.
And you will visibly see that one side of his face, the other side that was previously Eldritch Blast, the other side has started to decay. You could see that took a lot out of him in order to be able to do that. He knows this is his final stand. He'll move just to here. Orion, over to you with Tilly on deck.
Oh, good. Where have we gone?
Yeah. He didn't want none of your
Step
smoke.
out for a minute. He doesn't want to play with me. Oh no!
For good
He's
reason.
Very far away. Yeah. Sure. I'm at this door.
Yeah. So what you see in front of you is it's a large portcullis, exactly the same kind of portcullis that you entered this room in. It is fully down right now. You can obviously see through it, and you see into a very dark room, but you get the sense that the ground in front of you is almost like sand, just sand. That's about all I'll tell you from where you are in this dark environment.
That sounds safe. Okay. Oh, he's so far away, man.
You can get there in like half a round.
I can get that. That's so true. I'm not in dim light, am I, Andy?
Right there, Tilly. How far is your dim light? I reckon you might be.
Let me double check.
Surely 30 feet dim light, right?
I think it's 30 feet bright, 60 feet dim.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you are within dim light, only just.
Is there dim light around the abbot?
Around the
Is
abbot?
he also in dim light? Oh, you know, it doesn't matter. He's too.
He is. Yeah, he is within dim light.
It's okay. It's still too far. It doesn't matter. I can't get there. Okay, but I can move.
You can move.
I'm gonna run.
Has the same effect as a torch, which is 60
I want to
feet
go
dim.
in.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 70 feet run. Bonus action. I want to get within just 15 feet with him, so I'm pretty close, right?
So you are currently 25 feet away.
Yeah, so I just need to move forward another 10 feet. So I use... Oh, I'm so sorry, I've completely forgotten. So I moved 70 feet. That was my movement. I can dash. I'm going to dash another...
it will be your action to dash.
That?
Unless you want to use...
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
It's an action to dash unless you use Step of the Wind, unless you've got the key points for it.
No, but I can't. I've got no key points. Oh, you're right. So I can't get to him anyway.
And unless you action dash.
Oh, shoot. Well, I can, but then I can't.
So just move you back.
But then I can't actually get him. Oh, what a... That's a bit, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I can't actually then attack him in any way. Huh. That's really annoying. I guess. Can I just hold an action then? Hold an attack? That if he comes within range, I guess. I'm not really sure what else I can Oh, but I could no, no, sorry, I'm being really thick. Yeah, okay.
Hold
Have
an
I
action
got
then, yeah?
anything ranged? I really don't think I do. Hang on, I might be able to throw something at him. I feel like I've got throwing stars, and I feel like they do no damage, but I might as well try and do something.
You have a dart
Use
is your
item,
ranged
pretty
weapon.
sure. Dart! Well, I'm gonna try and throw a dart at him twice. I think it literally does like 1 damage, but it's better than just not doing something.
No, I think that's
guess.
blowgun that does 1 damage. I can't remember, but yeah, go ahead and throw your dart.
I don't know. Oh, it's 1d4 plus 3. Right, fine. I'm gonna try and throw a dart at him, please. Twice.
Yeah, hit the button.
So let's give it a go.
I do believe darts.
I don't
use
think
your
I've
dex,
ever
so you're
used
all right.
these. The normal. Yeah.
That's a nat 1.
Oh. Whoop. Goes in the back of Samir's head.
Yeah,
Let's try again.
if I was a different kind of DM,
Sorry,
I probably
guys.
would do that, but I'm not that kind of guy. And that one, oh, I'll be honest, guys, double nat 1. So no, we won't. I'll be consistent. It's double nat 1. It's already painful enough. Samir, you do not have a dart in the back of your head as much as I'm tempted to do it.
Fucking just like fumbles with these things that he's never used.
Yeah,
I would have done it. Just saying.
you would have done it. I know you would have. I'm going to be consistent in this fight. Later on, we may bring out the fumbles. I'll regret not doing it.
I feel like Orion's just like trying to like mess with a bag of Maltesers or something, like just dropping these fucking darts everywhere. It's such a stress.
Tilly, over to you with the
Right,
Brown
that
Bear and
is
Farah
my
on deck.
I'm gonna go and cry. Can I cry as a bonus action, please?
No.
No, that's a free action.
You'd be more than crying if you'd
I
hit me,
mean-
I'll tell you that.
There's not a lot I can do.
Put him in a good position there, don't I? Sorry, boss.
Not a lot I can do at all. Move a spiritual. Bonus action. Move a spiritual weapon up. Action dash 50. So there, ending turn.
Cool, over to the Brown Bear. What's his name?
Ephram.
F-Ram.
So for 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, he can't get close, can he?
No, he can't, because he can't end your turn in someone else's space, unfortunately.
Mm.
You get out of it though. What's his? Has he used all his?
He's got
movement?
he's got 40 feet of movement.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
40. Yeah, you should be fine, because you can diagonally move to
Yeah.
that square, then move back out. So that's fine. I thought you only had 30.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. So T. Okay, going in for the multi-attack.
That hits.
Hits.
Let's go.
Damage.
6 points of damage.
And then with the claws.
That will miss.
Yeah, and then obviously just needs to take a step backwards.
That's it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And 10.
Okie doke. Farah, over to you with Weft on deck.
30. And then 40 is 70. So that gives. Oh, that's good. That works. So Farah's gonna have the do all the 30 feet down the
Viable.
path. No, because I've got no third level.
That would have been good.
She is, however, going to cast Chaos Bolt
Nice.
and use a sorcery point to twin it.
Cool.
So if we,
Can you twin it on the same creature?
yeah, it's just
You-
it's just a
casting
second
the spell
spell.
twice,
So I'm just
target
making
is-
conversation. That's all.
Like,
Sorry.
you put them
Oh, I'm
wrong.
sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Oh.
Ah, it doesn't fucking matter. does it?
Oh, that's a shame. You do still get to roll
Wait.
the other one.
Eats frozen poses, hilarious.
I know.
I know. I was going to mention.
Did I freeze?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
it's a good pose
No.
too.
Oh no! What was I doing? Yeah.
If I scroll down.
That's not a good
and
look.
just
Why am I
hit.
so wrinkly?
Oh,
Oh.
Pip,
Fuck!
Pip, no.
Are you doing?
Your death
I'm
has
really lucky that
like
I'm
This
really
is not
lucky
why
that
I brought
Andy's
you
the
back.
best DM.
it has
Right.
affected you deeply. This death, and
Yes,
your
it has.
your spells are just flinging off walls, all sorts.
In
is going
fairness, Samir, they both would have hit the bears before they hit you.
on.
Yeah.
Very. I'll let you off.
Cool. That is your
Uh,
movement and your action. You might still have a little bit of movement left.
no, that was my full 30 feet.
Okay.
And I do not have a bonus action, so.
Okay, so before your go weft, at the end of your turn, he has got his legendary actions back, and he will Misty Step.
No.
Misty
Do it.
Step to here. That will be it. Weft, over to you.
You are an absolute bastard. I had something so funny
Slippery,
lined
isn't
up
he?
then. Oh, I was about to summon two riding horses and dropping them on him from
Oh.
50 feet up. I know. Now what am I going to do?
Oh, I kind of want to send him back now.
God's sake.
Retcon
All right.
the Misty Step.
All right. I'm going to have to do some healing first. Yeah, I'm going to... I don't need bonus actions. No.
Ooh, I moved him to the wrong square. He was supposed to be next to you, Tilly. Is everybody happy with that, or do people want to call bullshit and not allow that? No, I am. It ended my turn.
No,
Don't-
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
Do it. Put him back.
All
I'll
right.
be angry if you
All
don't.
right. Oh,
All right.
for some reason, I had the spiritual weapon was Tilly, but
I mean, technically.
go for a web. Sorry about it.
Can I... Here's a question for you.
Oh yes.
Lightning bolts. Being, let's say, 50 feet up. Normally, obviously, if I was on the floor and everybody was in this line, it would affect everybody. If I was to cast lightning bolt from 50 feet up, would the angle skip everyone?
It won't. It would skip Samir. It wouldn't skip Tilly. Although we'd be really getting into semantics there. The brown bears
Yeah.
will get hit because they're big. You're 25 feet up. Without actually doing the maths, I'm gonna say for this instance, you were, if you rolled a d20 because Tilly is a halfling, on a.
I wouldn't risk it.
Okay.
I wouldn't risk it.
Okay.
I will instead cast Entangle.
And actually, I do believe lightning bolt, as much as it is a line, it is a pretty big thickness of a line.
Right. Okay.
So, it probably definitely would hit Tilly. You
I
get
can't
away
do
with
that.
smear, but
No. Do you know? I'm just gonna have an easy round. I'm just gonna do healing word on myself. No, I'm not sorry.
Jack, because you've got 2024 healing word, Darren probably doesn't. What is the healing word new one? Is it 2d4?
2d4 plus spellcaster modifier.
Yep. So you get a better healing word now, Darren.
It's fine. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna chug a potion instead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, just remember that for the future. I'll update your spell list. Cure wounds and healing word. We've gone with 2024 edition, which is better.
Gotcha. Amazing. All right. Target myself. Healing potion. How good is a potion of superior healing? What is it? How?
It should tell you.
Good.
Should tell you.
It's
It is 8d4 plus 8.
that's
okay,
a lot.
that's a lot. Let's just do the standard health pot.
Save your
Okay.
big ones for when
Save
they can
our
get
big
bigger
one.
and bigger,
Okay.
then you'll get all of the 8d4.
6 points.
6 points. And then there's a
32.
That was your bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action for
Yep.
health, is it?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm just going to take another 30 feet up the wall.
Bloody
You
hell.
said it was pretty high up.
I did say it was pretty high. I'm going to say, I can't remember what I said last time, but let's just say 80 feet. So you're 55
Cool.
feet up.
Yeah, no worries.
It's pretty high ceiling, but yeah, you're all right.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Cool. Over to Jerome, I think it was.
Gerald.
Gerald, that's the one.
Let's go.
Are these your bears, Darren?
These
Yeah.
are my bears.
Flank me,
My
Darren. Flank
baby
me.
bears.
Yeah, you could
Oh,
get,
flank you.
could get in the
Gerald
flank in there, bud.
Ephraim, I love it.
Too much there.
Yep.
Uh,
I believe that is
And-
440. Let's just check on that.
yeah.
Oh, no, it is 35.
So I presume the bite misses.
Bite misses. And the claws will
Claws
miss
miss.
as well. You do have 5 more feet, but I assume you want to stay there.
Just going to leave it there. Yeah.
Okay, Asai, over to you, good sir.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna move a meal over to the bear. Same with this dude. And I am gonna pop out from cover to about here, and I am gonna use my crossbow.
Go for it.
Yeah. So where is he? Where's that wand?
Channel, you're in a Stevie.
Look, yeah.
Crossbow, not a longbow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was the crossbow the good one or the bad one?
Ooh, that's going to hit.
Fantastic.
Let's go, Asai.
There you go. And no, I'll press the wrong thing. Hold up, damage. There you go.
Damage.
No, not too much.
5 points of damage, not too bad. Because it is
Yeah,
not
that's fine.
magical, he will resist some of that, which he has
Yeah.
already done. Anything
No,
else,
that's
sir?
fine.
Okay.
No, all good.
Just for future reference, Emil can do everything that you can do, by the way. Dash, hide, disengage, and all that stuff. Because he didn't take it. Do you want Emil to do any action now?
No, not just yet.
Okay. Samir, over to you.
Okay. I will come here. Do you mind if I stand on Tilly briefly to flank?
You can anyway. I'm a halfling.
Well, it's a big werewolf, mate. Are you scared?
Nope.
It is intimidating.
Got my halfling nimbleness.
Go for the bite.
Move through space of any
13
size larger than my
misses.
own.
That is a shame.
Give me a fucking break.
Come on, let's get the bite going. That's gonna hit. 13 points of damage, 1d10 plus 10. Nice.
Well, I'm going to use this.
Piercer to re-roll that damage. Yeah, so go and roll your d10. 8, so that'd be
Better.
18. So what was the difference? 5 points. Oh no, he actually. Oh, I need to give him 13 back because it just did it to him twice. Cool, all sorted. Anything else, Samir?
I will just move off of Tilly, and that'll be me.
Awesome. It is over to the abbot. Let's just, as he has 2 targets who he doesn't really care too much about, rolled a 13, so he's going to go for his initial target, which was Tilly.
Warding flare.
Warding flare with disadvantage. That's going to be a 18 to hit.
Still hits.
Still hits. That will be 26 points of damage, 19 radiant. I don't know if you have... No,
Makes no difference.
makes no difference. And he'll go for a second swing on you, normal. 24 to hit.
Can I use
Yep.
use my reaction?
What would you like to use? Well, when a shielded creature you can see, you can use reaction to impose disadvantage. Let me just re-roll that one then, so it'll just be another straight roll to make it disadvantage. It'll be nat 20, but obviously it's disadvantage, so I won't. It's not a crit.
Yeah.
So let me just discard that one, and then I will. Oh, hang on. Let me just attack you again. I thought my other one would be there. For God's sake.
I'll take that.
I'm going to roll damage because he did it. That'd be 25 points of damage,
What?
Tilly.
Both had radiant damage on, but I'm down.
Both had radiant. You down?
Down.
Okie doke. That'll be.
Yep.
He will move to this space here, and that'll be the end of his turn. Orion, over to you, Tilly, on deck. You with us, Kate? It's frozen very well as well.
The new
God,
frozen image.
That's
Even
incredible. That is.
No. No. Has it gone away?
It's all right.
No,
As long as you can speak, you can make an action. Let's go. This guy's looking hurt, by the way.
Oh wow. Yeah. I'm so photogenic. Okay. Right. Shit. Okay. Tilly's down.
Tilly's down.
Oh. Oh shit. I don't think I've got anything. I don't think I've got any potions or anything.
Flanking him.
How does this guy look rough?
He doesn't look rough. He looks hurt. Technically, he looks injured.
Okay, I'm gonna. He looks injured. Okay. Well, I'll. Can I? Well, I need to flank with Samir, which.
Yep, let's just move down one space.
So, oh, good. Yeah, if you just move. Sorry, my.
Let me just move you to him because you need to be there to do your attacks anyway. So just go ahead and do your attacks. And I'll move you back to your flanking position.
Hit this guy. I'm fuming.
Nat 20. Nice.
Facial expression represents.
Tilly
Yeah.
goes down, and I look like, oh, have I froze again? Am I there?
You're good.
It's the
We're just
same
we're just
process.
enjoying ourselves with your freeze, so
think-
it's all good.
Oh, stop it, you guys.
Roll your damage.
Okay,
That's it, and then 2d6 on top.
critical. Yeah.
We'll take a little bit more damage from that. And then an extra 5.
Oh, duh.
That's calculated right now. I know numbers
Okay,
didn't
again.
look right there, but
Again.
that's going to hit. I do believe. Yep.
Good.
11 points of damage.
Mm-mm.
Just update that a little bit more.
Another one.
5. It's a lot of damage. He is now looking badly injured. So let me just move you to where you would be flanking from where you are. There you are. So you've used 5 feet of movement. Your action. You with us? Perhaps not. We'll move on from Orion as he has his movement left, and when Kate comes back, she can tell me where she wants to move. Tilly, over to you.
This.
That is a... Oh, sorry, yes, death saving throw. Thank you, sir. He goes over to the brown bear, Gerald.
Does his thing. Let's go. Right.
That one, mate.
Oh.
To apologise.
Pause.
Oh, no way.
Ah,
The session
Yeah.
I don't do double nat 1 fumbles is the time 2 of them happen. I regret my decisions, but consistency,
Oh,
that
dear.
is that. Farah, it is over to you with Weft on deck. As Kate was measuring, I'll just move it down to there.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if I wanted.
You show me with your measuring tool where you want to be and I'll place you there.
I'll just go there. That's
Do
fine.
it again.
That's fine.
16 misses, Farah, unfortunately. Did you mean again as a twin spell, or is that just a normal chaos spell?
I'm going to twin spell it.
Okay.
Do it again.
Do again.
This is going to be like Tasha's mind whip. At some point, it's not going to fucking hit. I give up. I give up.
Oh, no.
Someone just hit me and just kill me again. Just do it.
Well,
Just end my suffering.
that is a little bit sad. Right. Is there anything else there, Farah?
I'm going to move myself 10 feet further forward and end my turn.
Okay, doke. After your turn, he's going to take a legendary action to Misty Step again. He's going to go for you, Asai, but he's not sure which one's which. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a d20. Do you want high rolls or low rolls that he goes for you? Below 10?
Surprise me, I trust you.
Okay, I'll go for 11 and above. He'll go for the real you. 10 and below, he'll go for the other image. 2. Bastard. I rolled it as Weft. Look at that. So he will legendary action Misty Step to here, and that'll be it. So Weft, over to you.
Right, I'm going to take... Are you counting the elevation for spells?
Unless it's like within 1 feet, probably not. You tell
I'll
me
tell you
what
what.
spell.
I'm gonna come back down the wall.
How are you now? Brilliant
And
news.
yeah, and then I will cast. Let's do some healing. We'll do healing word. I'm gonna upcast it to 3rd level.
What is the range of healing word is 60 feet, right?
Yeah, that's
Do
right.
you want to come down to about 30 feet on the wall? That'll be fine.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Roll for healing.
No. I'm going to stick with what it was. So I'm going to take my full movement 30 feet down, so I'm now 20 up.
Okay, cool. 20 up,
Yeah.
and then cast your healing word. 11 points of healing to you, Tilly. You're back up, but you are prone.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well.
And that's going to be it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Over to this brown bear.
He's angry, growling as he turns to strike the abbots. Better.
24 hits.
Who's a good bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 points of damage. Doesn't do as much as you think, because these bears are attacking non-magically, but they are still
Yeah.
chipping away. That will miss.
Claws. Oh, fucking bears.
Cool. Asai, it is over to you.
Okay. Quick question: does Emil still have a bear trap on his chest?
Emil still has a bear trap on his chest, yes.
I think it's time for some hugs. So
Okay.
Emil is going to grapple.
Emil is going to grapple, roll contest. Let's just pop you here. Let's roll a contested athletics check then, my dude. It's not the best. 14 from the abbot.
Yes.
24.
Yes.
He is grappled.
And
Now, because of the effect of that, what is the damage of bear trap?
yeah, so he's like a grapple. He's restricted from movement, and he has 1d4 piercing damage.
All right, go ahead and roll that for me then, please, bud.
Sorry, it's a small screen. Roll.
1 point. He
Oh,
does
I see.
take half of that, but 1 is 1. So
Spot on.
that's awesome. Do you want to describe that for us? Go on. We need a bit more than just bear trap.
Yeah. Essentially, just kind of wanders over, you know, zombie-esque, and just without seeing it, the room echoes with the sound of pink as it just kind of clamps on.
And you see the bear trap just digs into his rib cage and he screams out in pain. As much as it only did 1 damage, you can tell this hurt. For mechanics purposes, if you want to do that again, you have to rearm your trap, alright?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I ask James, which way did Emil hug him? Was it arms over the shoulder or arms under the shoulder?
Yeah, good point.
Oh, under, I was thinking.
Under, nice. Full head
Cool.
head movement.
So he is currently grappled, and not by sheer grapple, he is caught in a bear trap that is attached to a mill. Anything else, Asai?
Yeah, so Asai's gonna move over. And he is gonna
What I will
try-
say is,
Okay.
currently right now, he thinks that this acolyte is Asai. If
Yeah.
you do something that will convince him that you are Asai, he will make a different choice on his turn. I'll just put that out there.
I'm definitely gonna do something that makes him think that I'm a real Asai. So I'm so I'm gonna just kind of try my best to kind of make contact with him, and I'm gonna do bestow curse.
Bestow curse.
You can
good.
do that through your thing.
Yeah, you could cast
Oh.
that for a mill.
I know. I'm
Okay.
I want to get in it.
Yeah. So he will roll with advantage. 19 succeeds, unfortunately, buddy.
Yeah.
Does anything happen on a failed save?
No, I think
No,
I
it
think
doesn't.
that's it.
It's just it must
Yeah.
succeed, which must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Okay, sorry about that, bud. Anything
No.
else? I believe that's
No,
everything, right?
I know we've got another one there, but no, that's me.
Okie dokie. Samir, over to you.
All right. Permission to stand on the bear temporarily.
You don't need permission from me.
The bear, however, might have
My
something to say
contact.
about it.
Well, we look quite similar anyway at this point, so.
I believe that's Ephraim, that one, so maybe if you're nice to
Probably
Ephraim.
Okay.
It
Ephraim,
is.
that you're mounting him.
nothing to say, I'm not. Okay, then I will just attack with flanking. Trying to
gonna
get my bite
miss,
action on, but it's
unfortunately.
not working today.
No, it's not, is it? That's going to miss as well, unfortunately. It's the risk, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cool. Anything else?
that's me. No, it's me.
You have moved out of his...
Oh, I didn't mean. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Well, if you want to, that's fine.
No,
Don't think about it.
because... No, I'll put you back. Where would you like to move to? Because you do have to move out of his space anyway. Actually,
Yeah, I do. Well, I think I'll have to take an attack of
you have to
opportunity
take the
then.
attack. Okay.
I don't have anywhere to go.
No
How
worries.
much movement have you got?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, can't move to the square on the left. Can we just... I'm just double checking this, but I think anywhere you have to move to is an attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
At
that's
15, you could have gone there, but
fine. Yeah, do it.
Okay, doke. That's going to be 25 to hit. And that'll be 23 points of damage, 15 radiant. So 23 total.
his fucking
That's it. And then where would you like to go? To your original position, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, it is over to the abbot now, who, seeing you Asai do that, he is going to target you.
Kind of lady features.
That's 15 is going to miss on his first attack. And that'll be 23 to hit.
Yep.
That'll be 27 points of damage, 8 bludgeoning, 19 radiant. You still up?
No.
I think you are. I think you still got some health left, right?
Oh, did it deducted it automatically?
Yeah. It takes it automatically.
Yeah,
for you, mate.
that's good. I was looking at 6. I was like, when was I on 6?
Cool. And then what he will do is he will take the attack of opportunity from the duplicity doesn't get one, but Asai you will get one. So if I move you here, and the bear will get one. So do you want to make your attack of opportunity, Asai?
Yeah.
How is he moving when he's grappled?
He's grappled.
He is
Yeah,
grappled.
grappled.
You're correct. I do apologise. And he's used his action, so there's nothing he can do. That is the abbot's turn. Orion, over to you. Thanks for keeping me honest, guys.
Okay.
I even put the icon on it so I can remember.
Where's my measuring tool? Yes.
Yep. So you're going to move to there. And I assume you want to attack, so I'll pop you there.
Yes, please. Come on. I'm saying that out loud if I'm hitting him. Why won't you die? Right, give it Okay, good.
23 hits.
Oh, just please.
10 points of damage. Who will actually take a little bit more than that.
Stick tattoo.
2 points. Go for your second attack.
Again, come on. Die! Ah!
19 hits. $11 points of damage. Let me just. That'll be 6 more.
Come on!
+4.
Yes, +4. This guy is. Let me look what he technically is. He is now bloodied. He is looking really hurt. So he's sort of just panting and holding on to his rib cages. Let me move back to where you were. You've still got some movement and a bonus.
There's a rock. Yeah, I'm gonna move out of the way, of course. Is there no one's down at the minute, are they?
No one's currently down.
Everyone's okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move out. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean,
You've currently used 45 feet of movement.
that's right.
You've got 35 feet left. No, 25 feet.
Yeah. 45. But
There we go. Cool. Tilly, over to you. With the brown bear on deck.
Okay. Go here.
It's a pylon.
Everybody's in range, which is good. Except Weft. Sorry, Weft. So any number. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
What'd you do?
1, 2. Fuck it, we'll do it on a minute. Bam, bam, bam. Not that
Oh,
one.
you're getting the bears as well. Oh god.
Yep. Beacon of Hope. Yep. On everybody. Not sure that actually does anything in Foundry, but
It
you've
might
all now
do.
got advantage on Wisdom saving throws, and Death saving throws,
Yeah, see.
and all healing is max healing. That's my action. as my bonus action, I'm popping my potion of superior healing, which would just be max healing, which is 40. So that'll put me up to 51.
Is that max? Oh, nearly.
Yeah, that's the turn.
Okay, after your turn, he will use his. Is this the top of the round? Yes, he will use 2 legendary actions to attack Asai once again. Which is a miss.
What of it? Come at me.
Brown Bear, it is over to you.
Brown Bear will. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can do this.
Pile on him, guys.
Yeah. Bite.
That hits.
Let's fucking go.
Damage.
Nice.
11 points of damage.
Claws.
Again, not doing quite as much as they would appear. 19. Hits. Let's read the
Hits.
number instead of telling me if it is. 12 points of damage.
And then the bear will take 5, 10 off.
Nice. Now,
And finish.
Farah. This could have been more poetic if you tried. Roll your dice, and in Jack's words, don't be a useless fuck. End this man's
Oh, no.
life.
Oh, this is gonna end so terribly. What choice would I like to make today to upset my entire life? What kind of armor is he wearing?
He's not wearing any armor at all.
God damn it.
He is wearing a bear trap.
Hold.
He's
Yeah,
got a mace in his hand.
He is wearing.
Currently,
He's wearing a bear
he
trap.
is wearing a
Love it.
metal bear trap, yeah.
And he's got a mace in his hand, which fucking hurts. Which fucking hurts.
Can I confirm that if he's technically wearing a metal bear trap, that if I cast Shocking Grasp, I would get advantage because he's technically wearing metal?
If you get within range to cast your Shocking Grasp, I don't see why not. But, well, technically, a mill would take damage as well. But for the sake of this, no.
It's alright. It's
yeah.
alright. No one cares about
No.
him. I don't.
No, he's
Mill's
already
a prick
dead.
anyway.
My beacon of hope, Tim.
If you nat 1 on Shocking Grasp, a mill will take some damage. How's about that?
I get advantage though.
Yeah, you can double nat 1. We've seen it twice already.
Oh, wait. Advantage.
Come on.
That's going to hit.
Come on.
Finish this guy off. 11 points of damage. The abbot. So, just give us a second then. So the abbot falls to his knees before you all. Let me just end combat just quickly, and let me, because he's actually just gone. Come
Yeah, put him
back, come back, Mr. Abbott. You're not
Put him back. Yeah, gal's got plans.
You're not dead yet, lad. All right, all right. So, he falls to his knees and he's sort of panting. He's on his last legs. You see his normally stoic facial expressions sort of start to change from once anger is now sort of very emotionally charged. Farah, as you made the finishing blow, do you want to make an insight check for me? Give me 2 seconds. Does that come through? 17. You see that his facial expression is kind of... He knew this was coming. He almost looks relieved. And as such, he sort of... He doesn't look at any of you. That's the wrong music. That is so... that was just the wrong music. He reaches into his jacket, and as he was clutching something before that he pushed into his jacket, he's just removed it again. He's just holding it in his cold bloodied hands. And he looks at you, Farah. How would you like to finish this guy off?
So from the pocket of her suit, Farah pulls out a rusty spatula.
Hell yeah, I was hoping you'd remember.
I have been waiting for this day. And she'll just kind of look down. It doesn't matter if he's not making eye contact. She will look directly at him and she'll just go, this is for Santa. And this is for Neil. And this is for every single fucking one of us. And she'll cast Shocking Grasp through the rusty spatula so that the lightning starts to like light up the spatula, and she'll just jam it straight into his chest between the bear trap.
Awesome. Now, as you ram it into him, you expect sort of blood and gore. He is kind of bloodied, but he just sort of looks at you as you do, and his body, like he's just been Thanos snapped, just fades and just turns to dust and just drifts off into the room. Cool. The items that he was clutching are now on the floor.
Can I pick them up?
You can.
I'm giving everybody 12 points of healing. That unfortunately not Weft because he's out of range, but
Okay.
everybody gets 12.
Go ahead and put your 12 hit points on there. So what you see on the ground is you see 3 items that have just been left on his person. You see where his arm once was is sort of just like this black imprint on the ground, and you can see that there's a paper envelope. It's quite scrunched up where he's been clutching it quite hard, and there's also another scrumpled up note next to it. As you pick up the envelope, you see it's addressed to Weft Webster. And the note itself is just folded up. Dun dun dun. So there's just a folded up note and an envelope and a large dusty tome. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. This is 9 o'clock.
Ah, shit.
So we will be
All right.
back in just a second, guys. See you in a sec.
Ooh.
welcome back, guys. Guys, the scene is yours. As a reminder, envelope on the floor, handwritten notes. Orion, you remember the death screams of what could potentially be Irina from the next room on.
Oh, yeah.
We'll start with you, Faradin, as you were looking at the items. What would you like to do? Dusty tome, handwritten note, a letter addressed to Weft.
I'll pick up the note and the envelope with Weft's name on it, and I'll kind of turn and acknowledge the fact that there's a big fuck off bear standing behind me now, and just shout over its shoulder and just go, Weft, there's a letter here for you.
Oh, you're on mute there, Darren. I don't know how, but we can't hear you.
Is he on push to talk?
It might be your actual mic is muted because you're not muted in Discord. I don't know why we can't hear you. Yes, Jack, that is the one we're talking about.
Yeah, no, that's the one we're talking about. I hadn't seen that item before, though.
Has
Is that any better?
That's a different second name. In this. Yep, I can hear you now, Darren.
Okay, so I guess I'll climb down the wall and make my way over to the group. And what is it? What have you got, Farah?
It's got your name on it, and I'll hand him the envelope,
Okay,
and then after I've handed him the envelope, I'll open the note.
You'll open the note. Right.
Yep.
Okie dokie. I've got to do a little bit of PMing then. So Pip, that goes to you.
A secret note.
Weft, as you get handed the envelope, the envelope itself feels heavy, like there's sort of something substantial within it. It's like you know when you get a Christmas card from your nan when you were a kid and it had £2 coins in it. Feels kind of like that. So you see the envelope is inscribed into the front in very fancy writing, very fancy cursive. As you open the letter, I assume you're opening it. Are you opening it?
Yeah. What is the actual?
Alright.
What are the words on the front?
Weft Webster.
Is it Weft Webster? Both words. Okay. Yeah. I'll be opening it.
Okay. So as you open the letter, you fumble it slightly, and a small shard drops out from the envelope and into your hand. At a quick glance, it is translucent. It is translucent with an orange tint, sort of a tinty glow. It feels like glass to the touch, but has a bit more weight to it than you would expect from a shard of glass. As you stare into the shard, you can see that it's flawless. No cracks, no imperfections that you can see. You would know this, just as a quick study, that this is a shard of flawless amber. There's also a letter contained in the envelope. It looks very aged, and it's folded twice. Where the fold meets is a wax seal that is perfectly placed and unbroken. Would you like to read the letter?
What does the seal look like, or does it have any initials or anything?
Yeah, go ahead. It looks like some form of religious symbol. You can make me a religion check if you would like. Oh, that was nearly good. It's just a squiggle and a line.
I think I'd be cautious considering it was in Tristan's hands. So I think I'd probably turn to Tilly and Asai and say, this looks like it has some form of religious significance. Do you recognize the symbol? I wonder if they can have a check.
Do we recognize the symbol?
Roll me a religion check. So that either both of you roll it or one of you roll with advantage. I'll just say that you're all assisting each other at this point.
What's your modifier, Jimbo?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Religion is wisdom based, right? I think. Maybe or intelligence.
Intelligence.
It's +2.
Same. Should we go for one each?
Yeah, religion. Let's go. Religion off.
Religion off. Yeah. Who's the better cleric?
Religious
Ah. Ah.
That's about right, actually.
You well,
because-
That might answer that.
it makes sense.
yeah.
I love it.
So, as you first of all hand it
Just
to
like the idea
Asai.
that Asai's just like, "Huh?"
Yeah, you
Oh,
hand it to
okay.
Asai, and Jim, do you want to describe how you look at this religious symbol and have no clue whatsoever?
Yeah, it's more kind of like looking at West Space and going.
Just tries to
you
eat
know,
it.
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
So,
yeah,
And
as you hand it off to Tilly, you don't get the sense that you feel like you've seen this symbol before, but you can't quite place it with a 12.
Okay.
But okay. I feel like you've seen it
Should've
recently,
widened myself.
but not within
Oh, right.
Barovia. But you've seen it quite recently in your life, like within the last, I'm going to say, month or so.
Ooh.
Do I recall where I might have seen it?
No, not of a 12. You just have this, that random deja vu moment where you can just see this image of something, but you just can't place it.
I'm sorry, Weft, I'm not sure. It's familiar, but I can't place it.
I think Wef will cautiously break the seal and open the letter.
Okie dokie.
Curiosity peaked.
So inside is just a very simple letter. It's very neatly drawn. I will send it on over to you.
Okay.
Cool. You received your one, did you, Pip?
Yes.
Cool. Now, you do also have, Pip, a large dusty tome. Give me a second. So, the tome itself is bound in a thick leather cover with steel hinges and fastenings. The pages of parchment, they seem very brittle. Stains and age have taken their toll on this tome. But as you sort of flick through the first couple of pages, there are several paragraphs at the beginning that are plainly readable. But the rest of the book is sort of filled with a mixture of ciphers, fictional stories, and notes written in a curious shorthand that you would know, as a quick glance, that only Strahd employs. This was written by Strahd.
Strahd's an author?
Yeah. Now, above the table, guys, there's a fucking lot of ass reading on this tome. It is fucking mental. So I'm gonna send it to you, Pip. It's a good one that you can read at your own jolly or let the others know. But I will let you know. Actually, I'll choose to tell the whole. Do me a favour. Oh, that's just send you a text. That's going to send you that like that. I'll tell you what. For brevity's sake.
I feel like I want you to read it all out to us, like a little bedtime story.
It is a good story. What I'm going to do. So this item is as you handle it, Farah. Actually, this item you do get the sense that is a magical item. Okay, with certain magical properties. Do you want me to reveal to the group what those magical properties are, or would you prefer to keep it secret? You can choose to do what you want with the story, but would you like me to explain what the magical item is or does? Because it may make sense, but it's up to you.
Yeah, because then I don't have to explain it at a later date.
Fair enough. So
You will when I don't make my note.
So as you flick through the pages, long ass story from Strahd in it. Feel free to read it if you're out to the group if you want, but we'll see if we get there. The rest of the pages, right at the back, they're filled with instructions on how to decipher and cast certain spells. By tuning to this tome, the wielder can cast the following spells once per day. All uses recharge at dawn and do not stack. You can cast Cone of Cold, Dimension Door, and Vitriolic Sphere. It is in the text I sent you, so you don't technically need to write it down. Now, there's also a spell at the back of the tome, or what you think is a spell, but it's a little bit too advanced for you to understand it fully. As you're a spellcaster, you get the sense, well, If you're attuned to this item, you may elect to spend X amount of hours to try and decipher the spell. It is not apparent how long it will take to decipher, but the hours spent will accumulate. Any spellcaster at a glance at the spell's arcane text knows it to be an advanced 9th level spell, but you are unable to decipher the text enough to know what it could be or what school of magic. So, during downtime, you may elect to spend an amount of hours. You need to tell me. They will accumulate, and at some point you will potentially decipher this spell. Okay. Over to you guys.
What is it, Farah?
The book, the note, or the letter to Weft? There's so much shit.
He was a librarian.
I'm always the librarian. Love books.
Could you cast the identify spell on it to work that out or not?
Technically, you would just know it. So with Farah's magical innate knowledge, she's able to just flick through the text, and it's like a spell scroll at the back of the tome. She knows this to be a spell scroll. She knows spell crafting enough. You would also know this, Asai and Tilly. You would also know this to be possibly a 9th level spell, according to some of the runes that exist within the footer of the spell scroll, something like that. So it doesn't require identify this.
Yeah, it looks above my pay grade.
Doesn't anything look above your pay grade at this point, Asa?
I'm not entirely sure what our pay grade is for undertaking.
Not enough.
Yeah. We need to speak to the man in charge.
The notes from Strahd. He knew we were coming to crash, and he told Tristan not to hurt us. Bad at following instructions.
Well, that makes sense with my letter as well. And then I will share my letter, and I'm just going to put it in the chat so you guys can read through
You
it.
don't want to read it to us, Darren? No? Oh,
No, it's not tonight.
that's a shame.
How weft of you.
I'll tell you what, do you want me to read it? Just
Can I read it, Weft?
Yeah, but
I was going to say, for the sake of the stream's sake, let's if somebody would like to read it, if you're sharing it with everybody, if somebody would like to read it, that'd be cool.
I don't mind doing it.
Go for it.
Oh god, that's the rum's kicked in.
Don't muck it up.
Dear Weft, if you're reading this, it means that I am dead by your doing, and that you are still alive. It is not feeling to take a life, isn't it? It's odder feeling to take a life that is so tightly coupled to your own. I am you, Weft. I am sorry we did not have more time to discuss what this means. However, I have uncovered something. This place is more than what they say. He does not know what else lies beneath this land. The Argynvost is just the beginning. There are things worse than the death of billions of lives. Deep below this land, a soul is imprisoned, waiting for their opportunity to wake. It is written that Barovia is the barrier between life and death. By that it implies that if what is hidden here is unleashed, death will be upon us all. His name is Talos. If I cannot stop you and your group here, then I am afraid of what will become of this world. I am afraid of what will become of Faerun, our home. I have seen glimpses as to what's to come and what the future holds for you all. Your greatest foe you will ever face will be yourselves. I was not always this man you see today. I am sorry for what I have done to you. One day you will understand why I have had to make the choices I made in order to protect our world. Trust nobody but those closest to you. He's always watching. He will take every chance to deceive you and steer you towards his fated timeline. You must find a way to stop him and do what I could not. Please forgive me. Signed, Tristan Winters, Corvus Blackwood, Fabian Carter, Brock Badgerbeard. Okay.
Don't make us feel bad for the horrible evil man.
Sorry. So, Talos in Greek mythology is a god of smithing.
Okay, so
Maybe? Oh, no, that's Hephaestus.
Isn't that Hephaestus?
It is Hephaestus.
You can all decide, because I'm glad you brought the name Talos up. So you can all decide on whether you know this or not, and I'll explain why you might know this. So Talos was said to have been the god that betrayed his family 10 millennia ago. It is said that Talos was the sole creator of Faerun. He carved stone, he melded rock, and he terraformed the land into what he thought was the perfect world. It's said that once he felt the world was complete, he took on a mortal life and spent his days travelling until he settled down with his mortal wife and young son in the small town of Phandalin. You all know this to just be some everyday fairy tale, as the learned amongst you, especially you, Tilly, know that there has never been a god named Talos within the Faerunian pantheon. Nobody truly knows what really happened or if this is a real story or not. However, as with any kind of story or religion, there are people or cults that do believe this story. Normally religious nut jobs that scream at pigeons, but they tell of a different ending to Talos' story. The mortals of his own lands, the high wizards, the mages and the priests, came looking for Talos and ripped him from his family and the land that he created for them. Talos and his family were damned to eternal torture in the far reaches of the outer plane for the rest of time. The mortals believed nobody, even while dormant, should ever possess a fraction of the power that Talos had. That's what you know about this name.
Can I do a history check on the names at the bottom? Particularly Brock.
Yeah, of course you can, Jim.
Thank you.
Yeah, with an 18, it's an odd feeling. It's, you know, that feeling of like you know when you have when you've got a memory but you can't remember whether it's a real memory or a dream, and you just have this name in your head, just Eloria.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a legend, if I'm honest.
Sounds like a right guy.
Well, there you go.
Maybe in a past life.
I didn't want to interrupt while we were reading the letters and everything, but I think the moment that Abbott went down and everyone was okay, I'd have been trying to check out what was going on with Irina.
Of course you will. Yeah. So I'm going to say this has all happened very, very quickly. So would you like to move down to the portcullis? So it is still locked. It is still changed. You can't see through it into a dim litted room. Litted? Is that a word?
Dim lit.
Dim lit. Thank you.
You said I was in dim light as well.
Yeah, you are within dim light there.
Yeah. Dim lit.
Perfect. Can I see what's beyond? So you said it was like sandy, and then what was beyond?
Yeah, so now you
that?
can
Is it
actually,
like a
now you're not
corridor?
within combat and you're stressed out, you can take a better look into this room. So roll a perception check with disadvantage unless you can somehow give yourself dark vision.
Well, I'll come with
No.
him.
Okay.
No, I can't. No. Fucking stay back, Tilly, if you're going to bring that glowy shit over to me. You still glowing?
I'm always glowing. Alright, I'll wait then. You might want some torchlight so
You
you
can
can
come over
fucking
here
see.
and
But you know what?
It's alright, I'll just give you a bit of a look as you do it.
Jenny's just like, no, fuck you, struggle.
You just see Orion hiding in the shadows like this, going, go away, go away.
No, you
No,
enjoy your life.
you can go over.
It's Molten Chopper.
Right.
Yeah.
Perception check, please,
your-
then, Kate.
Fine, I
Middle
will.
level
Oh my God.
perception check.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my my skill set. Sorry, disadvantage. I'm gonna go over and ask you to help me. Okay, that's not bad.
That's good.
Not bad.
And
No.
it comes through as a roll, 16 base, 19. You can see you can glimpse into this large room. It is dimly lit. There appears to be a symbol of a sun on the floor, quite a large symbol, and you do see a slumped body at the end of this room. You can't quite make out who it is, but you do see a humanoid dark figure at the other end of the room, not moving.
How big is the room?
I'll tell you if you want. It is 155 feet by 60 feet.
Holy. Okay. I'll shadow step 60 feet inside.
60 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll go right up to the portcullis and then I'll shadow step
I'm a
60 feet.
DM. Why can I not put things through walls? I'm allowed to. Right, there we go. Blimmin' hell. So as you move into this room, you can see Irina on the floor.
Did I come with you or not?
Okay.
Would you have allowed Tilly to come?
Can you get through the portcullis?
Yeah.
I might be able to.
I'll tell you what. I'll
I'm
unpause it.
Halfling.
Go to where
I'm
you
also
want.
really strong. I'm gonna channel divinity to get a second level spell slot.
Yeah, sure. No, you can't do that, mate. It's not your character sheet. So yeah, just quickly then. So
Light darkness.
Tilly, do you want to attempt to follow? Yeah. So right in front of you is a locked
Yeah, yeah.
portcullis. What would you like to do?
Okay. Is there anything around that would indicate how to open it?
No, it appears it was. I think last session, probably another one I forgot to mention. All the portcullis seemed to magically just drop and fall. They didn't seem to have been
Magically
activated.
drop. Anything in any of these two rooms with a mechanism of any kind?
You can roll me an investigation check to check one of the rooms, or tell me how long you want to spend checking said rooms if you want.
Like a couple minutes tops. I mean,
Couple
investigation
minutes.
sucks dicks.
All right, couple minutes stop. I say you can check these 4 rooms. No mechanism. So sort of 2 to the left, 2 to the right.
I'm just gonna try lifting it.
Yeah, go for it.
I might be able to get through. I've got a murderous stone, so I can just go through the wall.
All right. Well, let's see if Tilly can lift it. Do you want to try and assist, Asso?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I can assist
Thanks,
if
mate.
you want.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I can assist if you want.
Yeah.
So athletics.
I'll tell you what. No. But there's a perfect opportunity. Kate, do you want to move back to the gate to try and help your friends, and we could do an epic group roll?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
You just
Let's
say
do that.
yes.
Just say yes, Kate. It's going to be cool.
Okay.
I want you
I'm
all.
Let's do
guiding
that.
myself.
You're going to guide yourself.
Oh, I'll just roll now, so it's +2 on whatever I get.
I love this so much.
What are we rolling?
Athletics. To try and.
Let's go.
Am I
Athletics.
helping too?
Yes, everybody is
okay.
helping because it's
Oh, hang
cool.
on.
Fucked it. I can't roll ones. Haha.
Does it let you do the rerun on this epic roll for that one?
It did it on its own.
Okay, cool.
Foundry
Ooh.
does it automatically for halfling. Look.
Cool.
17 from me.
And then Kate's just.
I'm hoping.
Oh, okie dokie. Oh, it's gone. Right. Assai's been working out. So we've got 2 successes, 2 failures, and a critical failure. You managed to get it up halfway. You get the sense that someone is going to have to stay and hold this to let everybody through.
But it's not going to be left, is
Movable
it?
rod.
Yeah, it's not. It can't be left. Someone's got to stay and hold this.
Immovable rod.
A movable
Anybody got any
rod.
blue pill?
Who has the
I'll
immovable
hold it.
rod?
Somebody has the immovable rod. I don't know if it's in your inventory since all the updates, but let's just say someone's got it. If you'd like to use it in this situation, that would be a good idea.
I think it was me.
Okay, so
Yeah, because Azriel had it, and then Aceris had it, and then I had it from Aceris.
okie dokie. So if you just bear with me a second.
Anybody got any little blue pills we can give this geek?
They give me headaches.
Right, so as you pull out the immovable rod, Orion, you hold it up, and just out of nowhere, a portal opens up, and Rod Stewart appears, who comes and acts as the immovable rod and holds the gauntlet up.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
You can
Give us
never
a Rod
kill
Stewart
me.
song then.
I'm not going to do one.
Come on.
Maybe next
That's
time.
a letdown.
Maybe on the third use of the immovable rod. In unique locations. I know what you're thinking, Jack. You can't just use it 3 times.
Do it again.
No.
Pin it off and back on again.
So Rod Stewart is there holding the gauntlet up. Would you all like to move in? And Kate, we'll say for Kate, what do you want to do next? As you were the first one in.
Oh, I would just go straight over to her.
Cool.
Like lightning speed.
Yeah, she is slumped on the ground, eyes closed. Make me a medicine check for me.
Oh dear. Okay. Give it a go. I think Orion's talented at medicine. Ooh, actually.
Shit.
It's fine.
Okay. With a 21,
Damn, yeah.
you get the sense that if you'd rolled any lower, or somebody wasn't quite as astute as medicine as you are, you would immediately get the sense that Irina is dead. But with a 21, you can feel the faintest pulse. However, she is unconscious.
Ooh. I'll just go.
Let me in.
Tilly?
I'll run over and go.
Panic.
Part of me doesn't want to do this. I'll drop in a second level cure wounds on her.
Cool.
We've got spare the dying cantrip if we want to just get us some rest.
It's healed now anyway. 25 points. So luck.
Damn.
And I should have also mentioned as well, she is bound and restrained. So as you heal her, Tilly, Cure Wounds is touching it. So as you touch it, her eyes just open and she lets out a large gasp and just looks at you all. Just Tilly and Orion that are stood there, and she just, where are we? Where is Tristan?
Oh, he's he's fried.
You beat him?
Yeah, Farrah did.
Thank God. I was trying to contact you. I tried to use the sending dial, but he found it. I'm sorry. I feel like I got you into this mess. Thank you for coming back for me.
Kind of feel like maybe I got you into this mess.
I mean, the only thing I can remember is building a sick-ass box fort, and then I just blacked out. Did you stay in the box fort? Was it sick?
Yeah, it was the best box fort I've ever stayed in.
Sweet. That's cool. Tilly, thank you for healing me.
Don't mention it.
I know
Literally.
we haven't seen eye to eye, and I know it's hard to trust me, but I will do what I can to help you all. I owe you my life. Quite literally. I was rolling death saves that I succeeded on, and I was just unconscious for a short amount of time.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a shame. I used on my 3rd level spell slots.
Ah, apologies. Sounds rough. I'd give you
help
some
you.
of mine if I could, but I'm no sorcerer.
So he just kind of gives her a nod and just backs away from the room and gives these two some space.
Can you, Orion?
that.
Could you untie me?
Yeah, I'll do that. Is it something I can untie? Do I need to pick a lock?
You don't need to roll a check for it. You spend the next couple of minutes undoing the knots. They are pretty good knots. There are some chains and stuff like that, but it's with your monk skills taking an amount of time, you'd be able to unrestrain Irina, as there's nothing stressing you out at this point.
Just quickly, talking of the sending dog, did Asshole McGee happen to drop that as well?
Yeah, he would have had it. Sorry, my bad.
Yoink.
Cool. If you just, when you pick up stuff like that, just you know how to add items to inventory. Yeah. Was he hard to beat, Orion? Are all of you alive?
Yeah. One of us did die.
Questionable.
Yeah, a couple of us sort of died. But we are you okay? What did he do?
He said that Strahd needs me, but for a reason I didn't expect. He said, I'm the final puzzle. I'm the final piece to the grander puzzle. And without me in play, a different ending can occur. His intention was to kill me, but I believe he was doing it to bait Strahd. I see you two sniggering.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's not it.
Oh.
I don't know what it means, Orion, but I'm just so thankful I'm not dead.
Me too. Oh my god, am I lagging?
You good?
Am I good? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I was lagging out again. He would have just said, me too. Why is he doing blocking down? Does she look like a really fucked up or like...
Yeah, well, she did. She's looking badly injured now. A lot of her wounds, like you could see, and especially with your medicine check, you could see there was large gashes along her. It looks like her arm. To be fair, with the state she's in, her arm is still dislocated. Where it's been healed, it looked like it was basically dragged from her body. It looks like she was attempting to be drawn and quartered. All of her limbs just seem bruised and bloodied and stretched, but she seems to be in one piece. But minus a few fingernails.
Is her dress or whatever she's wearing, is that kind of like messed up, like torn and stuff?
She's actually, so since the it's worth mentioning this. So she wears decorative armor. So it looks like from about 15 feet away, it looks like she's wearing full plate armor, or at least a plate breastplate. But the closer you get, it just looks like it's made of some thin tin material that a blade could just pierce.
Okay. Well, having watched this in the room, because I was in the room while they're doing all the lovely stuff and Tilly's walked off, knowing that I can't fix her in any way, I'll just walk over and I'll do cantrip mending onto anything that's slightly torn, knowing full well she's got a dislocated arm. and then just shoot her a thumbs up, and then just walk off.
And she does. She as you place your hand on sort of the garments underneath her breastplate, she just puts her hand on you as well, and she just says, "Thank you, Asai. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you've just done."
Alignment.
Yeah, just gonna grumble, and walk off.
Did I say the wrong thing? Oh no.
I'll just help her up to her feet. Give her shoulder like a little awkward squeeze. See what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, cool. What the rest of you up to? What are you up to, Farah? Or Samira Farah, what are you up to?
I'm probably just. sat reading the
Well, I'll probably just be kind of standing in the entranceway to the cell, and I'll just kind of look at Orion and hold out a paw and say, you know, may I? And look at Irina.
Are you holding the paw out to me or her?
It's just kind of a general gesture towards both of you.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll look at Samir and walk over.
Like, Irina's not seen me as a werewolf before, so I'm trying not to freak her out.
Yeah, she does look actively freaked. It's worth noting as well. What does werewolf Samir's voice sound like? Is it grumbled? Is it?
Look, I'm not a voice actor. It's just, yeah, it's just kind of quite gruff and
It's
a bit,
gruff.
you know, bit growly, rolling his R's a bit.
Cool. Yeah. So
None of us are voice actors. Don't be ashamed of that.
yeah, I was just looking for the sort of like, if you told me it was high pitched and charismatic and funny, she'd be less intimidated. But yeah, she does seem quite intimidated by you. But she's strong-willed person. She's seen worse. She lives in Barovia after all.
I love the idea that like Samir is a werewolf. Is like, hello.
Hello there.
Why? Hello, Fox.
Samir turns into Mrs. Doubtfire.
I'd quite like to know what dog breed werewolf Samir would be.
Ooh.
That's a good question. Probably something very goody two shoes, maybe a husky.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Oh, I guess I'll say to Irina as a way of explanation. That's Samir. They're apparently a werewolf now. Wolf now.
So I'll hold out a very bloodied, very clawed hand, and I'll give Irina the last of my lay on hands pull, which is 10.
Cool.
Don't scowl at me, Jack.
No, not you.
Asai, you can ignore the barbells. It is a map I've had to use. They are not there. The abbot. Well, no, okay. The abbot had his own gym. All right.
The abbot's been working out.
He's been smashing like Tren and creatine and stuff.
Yeah, in his free time he likes to lift. All right. He's
How much can he bench though? That's what I want to know.
he's
what's his
a lot.
And now he's fucking dust.
Yeah, he was working out. He had a +2 strength modifier, so bench quite a bit.
Pretty decent.
Should we test everybody's bench press?
Yeah.
You can if you want.
We can athletics. Let's do it.
Hey, does anyone want to give it a go? Does anyone want to do a deadlift?
Yeah, well, we'll bring the dice roller across the screen.
You got right. I'll tell you what. Let's do. Yeah, fuck it. Irina's gonna have a go as well.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck off.
right. Let's go for athletics. So for flavor, then this is this is deadlift using all your muscles. All right. See what you can achieve, guys. Let's see who can do the most deadlifts in one set.
Not good.
Who's top? Oh,
Yeah, look at
Samir's
Samir.
top.
I need to add
Samir.
my D4.
Okay, so yours with D4 will be 14. So Samir, you end up doing 20 deadlifts on 150 pounds. Yeah. Rest of you, some denomination of that. Samir is the winner of the deadlift championship.
I'm a bit tired. It's been a long day.
So that means I win, right? So I'm just going to fireman's lift Irina and walk her out. Flip Orion off as I go.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're going now.
Well, that's
No,
really.
I'll
fucking
give her
awkward
my
'cause I
late.
that Samir was flirting with me and not Irina. So now I'm just sad and confused.
John's taking attack of opportunity, alright.
No, I just feel rejected.
Reaction cry.
Go.
Aceris would have flirted with you if you hadn't left her to die.
Ooh.
We did.
Maybe we get the chance still. She's up and about somewhere.
Not what happened.
That
Just
was like
before, at some point through all of that, Teddy would have just found Weft real quick.
Mhm.
She'll just walk up next to him and just kind of give him a gentle hug around the waist from as low down as she is. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it.
Well, I couldn't see you down for long. You've helped us enough.
Yeah, I know, but it's weird being on the receiving end of getting healed up, so thank you.
That's what friends do. And an awkward pat on the head because he doesn't know how to react to any of this.
She'll like feign trying to reach up and pat him on the head too.
So I'll give Irina the lay on hands and then I'll just kind of nod at Orion and then just go off and try and find the armor that I left laying about on the floor and probably look to change back into it.
Yeah, so you can easily find... Are you going to... Who would have stayed in the main room? Farah, I assume you're just sat there reading, yeah?
Took a brief
Doing what?
respite to attempt to lift some barbells and
Okay.
failed miserably. But yeah, otherwise sitting reading.
Okay, so
Reading.
I'll say Emil's there and
Oh,
Farah...
good! I got left with the dead thing.
and-
How fun!
You see the werewolf for Samir walk in, and do you want to describe how you change back into your humanoid form, albeit naked?
Yeah, my characters always end up naked. You just kind of the fur literally just drop off him, and it would just kind of shrink back down into Samir form, and just his nudity doesn't seem to bother him that much. He's just going to casually pick up his armor and start strapping it back on, like whatever.
Cool. It is worth mentioning, it doesn't matter here right now, but when you change, do me a favor and just remember your HP, because it will transfer. Like, it's not like a wild shape, it is it's more like a rage.
It's given me back my lay on hands. It's given me back everything.
Okay, so that is something we might have to sort out between us, but right now it's not going to matter too much.
I can show you how to do that in Foundry, Andy.
Yeah, I think I've got it, but I'd like to hear your way as well, because mine's a little bit finicky, so... Cool. Assai, what are you up
Can I
to?
have a root around in his gym? Oh, sorry.
You can make me an investigation check and tell me how long you would like to spend.
I would also... What are you doing, searching this place?
Yeah, well, the gym. Yeah, I'd like to have a
I wanted
investigate. See
to
what we
root
can.
around... I wanted to root around everywhere more generally.
There was loads of other.
Yeah, so go ahead, Weft. I'll tell you what, Weft, make me an investigation. Tilly, anyone can roll me an investigation at this point. And then you can tell me which rooms you're checking and what exactly you're checking for. So, everyone, go ahead and roll investigation if you feel like you're going to.
I'm specifically looking for arms and armor.
Okay. with a guidance from Tilly. So I'll go down the board then. So Weft, you're only looking at Jim. I'll say you all spend around 10 minutes. Should we say 10 minutes? Or you have to go for a bit longer?
Yeah.
All right. So you don't necessarily find any armor or arms. I'll say with a what did you roll again? With a 10, you find the odd long sword here and there. You don't really find anything useful. You find some protein shakes and some some whey powder and a steroid or
Questionable
two.
needles and
Yeah.
and yeah.
I'm sticking all of it in my bag. Okay.
Yeah, you find all sorts of paraphernalia and stuff like that, and a magazine of just nudie men.
Ooh.
I will
Oh.
check that out.
Oh, sorry, and then we got others. So, Asai, what are you specifically investigating?
You've got to forgive me. So the other room that's got like all the doors.
Yeah.
Have we gone through any of those doors, or do we?
No, there's complete. Apart from the one that you emerged from, no, none of that's been investigated.
I just want to kind of look casually, look through the
Okay.
cells if there's anything interesting. Then
Tilly, you were doing the same sort of thing, weren't you?
Yeah, I want to just root through and these spaces here as well.
Cool. You can't get into those spaces as much as the map
Alright.
looks like you can jump, but there is a window that you can look through. Actually, no, there isn't even a window because I think I told Wef last time they are just walls. So forgive the map. So you can't check those spaces, but you can. All of the doors to the cells are all locked apart from the ones that Asai came through, but you can see through the bars that they are just a simple bed chamber, a bucket, and the stench coming from these things are quite wild.
Any blue goo in any of the buckets?
No blue goo. No. Yeah. No.
Check.
No.
Checking for Lexi, and that was all.
it looks like he's been running an Airbnb or something.
Yeah. So, in one of the cells, you do see a body. I'll say it's in this cell here. And when I say a body, you see on the bed the covers are thrown over them, and it looks like there's a humanoid figure there, but the door is locked. And then, just quickly, then, Kate, what are you investigating specifically?
Oh, I was gonna also investigate the cells.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you would also come to the same conclusion with a 13, that there is possibly someone or something in this cell.
I'm trying to kick the cell door open.
Yeah, make an athletics check for me.
Guidance. Fuck, I'm rolling so shit now.
15. Yeah, you managed to kick it. The cell door, it sort of just goes and the lock just snaps. It looks like this was not very well maintained. So you managed to, the door flings open, smashes against the brickwork on the side of the cell. Cool. So yeah, you do see a humanoid figure on the bed. Do you want to sort of reveal what it is?
Tentatively lift the cover on it, not throw it off, but just want to see if who's under there or what's under there.
So as you sort of pull the cover back, you reveal a head with sort of auburn. I'm using your original investigation check, but with auburn hair, kind of similar to Irina's hair. Do you want to reveal more, or would you like to look a bit closer? Yeah. So as you sort of pull back, as you pull back the rug or duvet or whatever this is a prison cell. Rag.
It's a duvet.
It's not a duvet, yeah. It's a double fluffy duvet.
What's the cog rating on this duvet?
You can see as it gets later during the session, my words just go. So as you pull it back, it does. There is some resistance to pulling it back, and as you do, you start to peel flesh from what seems like a creature, but the creature doesn't move, it doesn't react in any way, but you're just revealing a large portion of skin being torn away from from a body. As you reveal a little bit more, you see this torso is stitched together like a patchwork quilt. And as you, what I'll say is, as the body sort of gets scuffed around a bit as you're moving it, you see the face. As much as it doesn't look like Irina, it's designed to resemble Irina. If you look at Irina, it looks like a Irina from Wish. Looks like someone's tried to recreate Irina.
A little middle of the aisle, Irina.
Yeah, and it's got like one eye is bigger than the other, the nose is kinked, the mouth is just not straight, it's missing an ear. One of the hands has 8 fingers on. This is some sort of mutation, or somebody has manufactured whatever this is.
Anything else in the room?
No. Apart from the bucket.
He was the
Bad clone of Irina.
yeah. He was the tax collector, right?
Yeah.
He said he collected bodies or something, I think.
What was he trying to do with this? Pass it off as Irina somehow?
Irina will sort of pipe up at this point, and she will wander over, and she doesn't look surprised, but she'll say, I've known about this for some time. Tristan thought that if he could make a bride for Strahd, Strahd would stop looking for Irina. If he could make the next best thing. As you can see, that looks nothing like me. This is grotesque. But he was, every 3 months or so, he would offer one of his creations to Strahd as a bride.
I can see why Strahd turned it down.
Is there anything about Irina that seems off? In terms of her build or her figure in any way? Has she got too many fingers or wonky eyes?
Is she Frankenstein?
She's got a belly button.
You can't tell if she has a belly button or not. You would have to ask her to reveal it. But no, from what you can see, she looks...
Lift your top up.
Looks pretty normal. I've got a breastplate on. No, I cannot. I'm so sorry. But no, no. From just looking, it doesn't require a check. She seems to have 5 fingers on each hand, 4 fingers and 1 thumb on each hand, I should say.
Hmm.
So every couple of months, he'd piece together the parts of people to make it into a bride and mail it to Strahd. And people are wondering why he's angry.
And also, like, why couldn't he do basic maths? Why did he add extra fingers?
Yeah, why did he go off script?
Like, you know what? There's 2, 3 more fingers than is necessary.
He just got tunnel visioned in the work process, and is just kind of like really getting into it. And then when he took a step back, he was like, "Fuck, I've done too many."
It's vibing, dude.
Again.
It's vibing.
You've gone
Done
off
it again.
That's
He's looking at his own hand like, ah.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly it.
I mean, there are better ways to create clones.
But then that doesn't. How does that make sense though? Because if he was trying to give Strahd clones of Irina, then why, when he had the actual Irina, did he not just hand her over?
What's the benefit?
Am I being really thick?
Because he needed Irina for the other alternative use for her, right? Who said that earlier?
Yeah,
Somebody
so
said that there was
Irina said that she got the impression that Tristan was holding her, torturing her to try and bait Strahd, as Strahd needs her.
And wasn't there a letter from Strahd?
Yeah, why bait Strahd, but then send him brides?
This is what I mean.
But didn't somebody also say that there was another ending or something like that?
Yeah, there's.
Another...
If in Tristan's head, Irina said that if if her life was extinguished, an alternate ending would occur.
Right. So
Tristan saw something.
trying to keep Strahd from fucking him over. So if he just straight up kills Irina, Strahd's gonna come and kill him. Easy pickings. Whereas if he can get Strahd to be off of Irina's scent, then he can kill her freely, and in his worldview, prevent this alternative situation with Talos. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
wasn't there something just now about there's another ending? We've effectively created a new ending by kind of killing the abbot just then.
Well, there's multiple ending options, but Irina's
it's crazy.
Just choose your own adventure. Yeah. If Irina dies, then the abbot's way of the world kicks into motion. If Irina doesn't die, then our worldview can work, which is that the Argonvost doesn't get released because we hold her. Strahd will inevitably come for us to get her, but we kill him first. No Argonvost, no Talos, we win. Problem solved.
I hate to say this, Ryan, but I think I'm gearing up to kill Irina.
Okay, go for it.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes, say it out loud.
Irina's just stood there.
Well, Irina will draw her blade if she hears that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna say it in a cheeky way, but I'm thinking it.
Okay. She doesn't know. She doesn't know you well enough if she knows she's taking you seriously or not. So.
Oh, it's all right. Still while she sleeps.
If we could hold off the hostilities, I've not got enough energy for this at the moment.
Yeah, I think we all need some rest at this point. But I'll be honest, Irina's starting to look like a very important person, which makes me ask questions.
Why don't we go back to the manor house and work out the next plan?
Have we got everything that we came for? Was there anything else that we wanted to do while we were here?
With the time that you've spent investigating and with all your investigation roles, you are 75% certain there is nothing else here.
This is above the table. Is the thing, the relic or whatever? What was it that we needed that he had? It was like,
The tome.
Is that what it was? It was the tome. Okay, we've got it. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Do we want to run down to the village real quick and check on the wagon?
I mean, we don't have to ride. We can
stroll down to the village and check.
I know, but I mean, we can ping there.
No. Save the pinging for getting home.
We can do it
The townsfolk were believers, to put it that way, right? So they were definitely followers of the abbots. So
yeah.
they wouldn't. They were dead.
It's maybe not such a good idea. Maybe if we go back into the village.
Do we still have our horse and cart?
You don't know? It was left in the village
Oh,
of
our
Kresk.
horse and cart.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Do we still have West horse and cart?
As far as you're concerned,
Ah.
it was left in the centre of Kresk. It is, as far as you're
I'm
concerned.
sure it's probably fine. The horse is
Daisy's probably quite hungry.
Anyway, back to the manor.
I've got no particular need to go into town.
Let's go home.
It is worth mentioning that you do not have any charges with the Helm of Teleportation.
Yeah, we do. We waited.
Yeah, we should
We
do.
waited.
We did. We
You
fucking
do.
slept. So do we have
I
them.
apologise. I forgot about the long rest. Never mind. My bad.
It's a whole part of the plan.
I know. Sorry, my bad. My bad. We'll get her
Howard
shit.
just
Anything.
saying it.
Okie dokie. Who's currently attuned to the helmet of teleportation? If that's what you would like to do.
Orion.
Oh,
Friendship circle, everybody.
Friendship
Let's all hold
circle.
Really
hands.
cool because I have to touch everyone to get it to work.
Where would you like to go?
Guys. We're going back to the manor, right? In Valaki, the Baron's house.
Okie dokie.
Not upstairs.
Roll me a D100 for me then, please.
Oh god. Oh god. This is where I fuck us all.
Do not put us somewhere, Dodge, please.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find a D100.
It's the one right at the end. That's it.
I need a co-
18. I mean, I'm good. That's gonna make me have a look. I think that's fine.
Oh,
It's not. It's not fine. It is
Why?
not fine at all.
Do you have it open, Jack? I'm gonna have to. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it.
Okay. It's
So-
okay. It's all going to be okay.
You are. Okay. Roll me a D8 for me, please.
This is fine.
Oh, actually, sorry. Sorry, it's a D10. I do apologise.
Let me do it again then.
The D10, then the D8. Right.
I mean,
Oh,
the D10
no.
was a 5.
I can't work this math out, Jack. If you'd like to help me above the table, you can.
Do you know the distance?
The distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10. So
Yeah, no, but what's the distance from us to the Valaki?
right, I'm gonna work that out for you. It is
This is not good.
3 miles.
3 miles. So, and you said you rolled a 5, so it's 3 times 5. Oh, sorry, you need to roll 2d10. Roll another 2d10.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Roll
And then
another
there were
D10.
2.
No, just one,
One
more. D10.
more.
Yeah, as
Okay,
low
okay,
as
okay.
possible.
okay.
Oh god! And you said 5.
No.
The first one was 5.
5 and then
So we-
8.
So 40% of the distance. So you said
Okay.
3 miles.
0.3, 1.2 miles.
Don't worry.
So we are 1.2 miles. Now roll a 1d8. This is not good. Don't be north. Don't be a 1. Just don't be a 1.
I'm hoping you don't say vertical.
I don't think.
3's okay. So that's east. So we are 1.2 miles east of Valaki.
Okay.
Is that not going to be like Castle
gonna be like
Ravenloft or something?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay.
feel
wait,
like it
Two more
might-
goes. There's 2 more goes. Keep holding
So
on,
as
guys.
you all hold hands, and this teleportation starts to whir around, it starts to spark, and arcane magic sort of appear to not be going correctly, and we're going to theatre of the mind this. You will end up at the tower that you once were when you fought the Hag Coven.
Okay, that's
Oh, that's
Lovely.
okay.
So what I'll do is
that's
I'll
more reasonable. I thought it was going to be like Castle Ravenloft or some shit.
no, I'll bring
We
up
killed
the.
all of them, right?
Yes,
There we go.
and
Yeah.
the Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
So you are currently teleported at the hag. It is still daytime out.
Okay, okay.
We. Sorry, guys. I think I kind of fucked that up.
It's okay, we can walk from here, it's not that far.
Just a thought. Should we maybe just wait here for a little bit?
We'll barricade the tower. Short rest it.
Yeah, it's as good as anything, right?
Did we? Was there not like a ward or something on the roof?
There was, but
there-
if I remember correctly, you never really discerned what they were made for or
No.
doing. You do still see the chopped up body of Baghead out in front of the door, and the door itself to the tower is still pretty messed up. So you would have to
I've
find
still
some way
got
to
that
barricade.
chainsaw.
Oh, bugger! I was hoping you lot would forget about that.
Use it on the other. I mean, just to put it out there, we could just sit tight for an hour.
I mean, I'm good, it doesn't do anything for me to rest, but
It does 6 key points for me.
if we get back before bell, then we're probably fine.
You get the sense that it's, I'm going to say, about midday.
And how long does it take to get there?
You've done this road before. You could get there before bell. Before
Just
darkness
go for it.
falls.
Where are we going for Lucky?
Yeah, let's just go.
I think we should. I'm the sheriff there.
That's right. With the sheriff of Valaki will lead the way.
Yeah. That's right. Come on, West.
Amazing.
Did you ever get a badge, Asso?
I believe I've been promised one and a generous pay rise.
He's got one of those plastic ones from Little Tykes.
It is.
Nice.
They gave me a little cap gun.
Those guys are like,
Yeah.
All right.
He's just walking around going,
So as you guys make your way up the Old Svalich Road, everything is like normal. The mists still envelop you as you walk. It is quiet, apart from the odd sounds of a howling wolf or owls flying by. Last time you were walking the Old Svalich Road in this direction, you remembered quite a lot of ravens sort of landing and perching. Appears to be an absence of ravens. Don't appear to be watching anything. Yeah, is anything you guys would like to do as you're making your trek down? Take you a few hours.
gonna walk alongside Farah. You okay?
Yeah, just lots of reading to do.
Yeah. I mean, I've not actually brought somebody back like that on my own before.
It wasn't fun.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I would like to point out that I'd prefer you never to have to do that again.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I don't think third time's gonna be the charm.
Oh, yeah. Well, just, you'll be fine.
It's not like we're gonna have anybody else that we need to kill or fight or badly maim.
Yeah. I'm sure we will, but... Okay, as long as you're okay.
I will survive.
Cool.
Anything from the rest of you?
Yes, I'll just be helping Irina hobble along.
Yeah, she's not. She's still badly. Well, she's still injured. So yeah, she does require some help, and I guess you can either link arms with her, or she's got her arm over your shoulder as you're sort of just helping her hobble along. She's got a bit of a limp. One of her legs obviously was dislocated, or that sort of thing. So she is having a hard time walking, but she is keeping pace with you all. Are you okay, Orion?
Are you asking if I'm okay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm visibly not okay, but emotionally, are you okay?
What's an emotion?
It's one of these things that people sometimes get of sadness, happiness. I don't know. Weird pastime to me.
I was joking.
Oh, so was I.
I'm really bad at jokes. Maybe we're both really bad
Ha
at
ha
jokes.
ha 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 ha.
Oh, yeah. How are you doing?
I've been better. These memories are coming back. I know what must be done. We need to leave this place. We need to free it. These resets were never the answer. And they need to stop. I think Strahd knows this too.
How do we do that?
I mean, I'm just going to repeat what everybody else says, but it's because I know no better, but Strahd must fall. That's the best guess I've got, unless you've got any better ideas.
So if he dies, it all stops. The resets.
This is his land. This is his domain. Without its leader, this land is just land. That's what people believe.
But then what happens about this dragon that's going to destroy the world? And Talos. If Strahd dies, do they get released?
I'm unfamiliar with this Talos. This may be something from your world, I don't know, but the Argynvost has been a symbol of Barovia for quite some time. It's just a statue. It's a statue. Whatever anyone's told you about the Argynvost is, as far as I'm concerned, it's a statue. I could show it to you all if you'd like at some point. It's not that far from Vallaki. It's outside of what they call... Do you remember the conversation that we had in the Blue Water Inn around about a week ago? I said that I would show you a museum.
Yeah.
This is the museum I was talking about. It's called the Argynvost Holt. It is... Some see it as a place of worship, some see it as a burial ground, but it is just a dilapidated large building with a statue of the Argynvost out front. It is nothing more. People have searched for many resets to uncover the secrets. It bears fruitless each and every time.
Dimitri said something about...
Dimitri? What? Have you spoken to him again?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I didn't really say much, but he did a lot of talking.
Dimitri is a liar. Dimitri is a snake. That man is pure evil.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. And I reckon Tilly does as well. So what, we kill Strahd, and then we just go back to Faerun.
Yeah. That's the hope, right? I mean, what else do we have apart from hope?
So what about all the people that live here? Do they go as well, or do they just...
I guess that's up to them, isn't it? It's the people... The citizens of Barovia have been trapped here for centuries. Some may even be a millennia. It's unclear. It's people keep it to themselves, and people don't like to talk about time here in Barovia. All they know is Barovia. Most of them. A lot of the people here are soulless. They are husks. But the real people that still have soul left, they would make their own choice if they would want to leave or stay. As much as this place is hell, it's hell because of Strahd. There is tales of this place being a beautiful place. Long, long ago.
No. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel, but some days I don't know whether I want to save the world or destroy it.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It is sometimes when the only way to save something is to burn it to the ground and rebuild.
Orion's eyes will glow like just a little bit brighter.
You will see as she says that, a glint in her eye.
Just have like half a smile maybe, but not say anything else. Carry on walking.
I think it's best if we kept this conversation between us.
Yeah. I think this is the longest conversation I've ever had too, so.
I trust you, Orion, with my life. Thank you. Cool. So, as you guys approach the town of Vallaki, the main gates are open. Whereas before the main gates were closed, it was sort of a gated off community. They did let you in before, semi reluctantly. They sort of asked for all your names. As you move through the gates, you could see the guardsman is there, and he just sort of just greets you, just gives you a wave, doesn't stop you or anything, and you come through, and you are in the center of the Vallaki town.
Why would he stop us? We've got the sheriff of Vallaki with us.
True. He does give a sharp, stern nod to you, Asai, as a sign of respect.
Good. You best be respectful.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's it. I'm just gonna turn back to Tilly and just go.
Cool. Are you guys heading straight to the mansion, or is there anything you'd like to do in town? Like, it's still daytime.
This is going to sound really boring, but is there anywhere to buy healing potions?
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
So,
Yeah.
unless you find somebody else with healing potions, unfortunately, I've forgotten it. Jenny's greenery or something like that was demolished during the Festival of the Blazing Sun, and Jenny herself was found dead by you guys. So, the potion seller, no.
Loot the shop.
Does Jenny have any next of kin?
No. She may quite possibly.
Is she from the block?
She so yeah. Jenny's shop was on the block, and Jenny was also on the block, but now she is not on the block because she did.
So if you were to meet her outside of this area, she would be from the block.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I do believe you are correct in that assumption. Yes. So yeah, and the common place you knew where to get potions. No, yeah. If you do remember, a long time ago, you did enter the shop and it had been looted. So.
Well, I'm needing rest and healing.
Yeah.
Probably a drink.
Okay. You've got the what I'll do? Even better. I'll open you up because you do have a town map of Vallaki. There you go. Jenny's Alchemist. That was what it's called. Yeah. Familiarise yourself with that. Tell me where you'd all like to go.
What's at this sounds naive. What's at the church?
You're pretty familiar with the church now. It was just beyond the church is the road to Lake Zarovich. It's where you found Aceris's body and brought it back. So you're familiar with the grounds. The church itself is just a saintly church.
What was the cracked anvil?
The cracked anvil was where you stole the wagon from.
No, that was Laszlo's carts and wagons.
Oh, yeah,
Laszlo.
sorry. That was Laszlo's. Where's... Oh, yeah.
The cracked anvil is what we were behind when we came across the vampire spawn in the alleyway.
Ah,
Yeah.
thank you, Pip.
I don't think we've ever been in the cracked
Yeah, I'm
anvil.
not sure you have.
What is
Was
the
it
endless
puddles?
delight?
That's the Clothiers.
Yeah.
That's where you bought the clothes from.
Got my suit.
Might check out the cracked anvil.
Yeah.
I'm
All
happy
right.
to go to the inn.
I don't have it. You're going to go straight to the inn, are you, Asai?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't have a scene for the cracked anvil, so as you make your way through town, head north. You see the odd citizen there. Asai, as you make your way towards the Blue Water Inn, they know of your assertive dominance in town now. The word has spread that you are sheriff. People are showing you respect. There are the occasional street urchin sort of bundles up his wares and it scuttles off as you walk past. You get a glance at it. It's up to you whether you act on that, but you do get to the Blue Water Inn. The rest of you, is there everyone else going to the cracked anvil, or anyone else like to go to the Blue Water? All going to the cracked anvil then? All right.
I'll go to the anvil.
You'll go to the inn as well, Samir, yeah?
No, I'll go to the anvil. Or
Oh,
something.
okay. So, as a theatre of the mind thing, start the scene for it. You arrive at Cracked Anvil. There's a sign sort of swinging. There's just a man outside, and oh, hello there. My name's Jasper. Welcome to the Cracked Anvil.
Hey Jasper, how's it going?
Not too bad. Can I make a bit of an assumption? Are you the adventurers?
Oh, sure.
Wow. Might I say, it is a pleasure to meet you, and I would love to shake your hand as a thank you for saving this town.
Yeah.
You never got the recognition you deserved, I feel. My livelihood, my family is safe because of all of you. Please come in.
Oh.
If there's anything you need, sure, I could give you a discount. I'd give it to you for free, but man's got to eat.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Let's, yeah. Well, you're very welcome. Nice to meet you.
And as he sort of leads you in, and you see all manner of arms and armor, just anything that you can imagine as sort of basic equipment: long swords, great swords, short swords, absolutely everything. It's you can see beyond the counter, where Jasper takes a seat behind the counter and sort of welcomes you all in. You see a door behind him is sort of open, and beyond that door you can feel the heat and smell of forages beyond that. Come in. Is there anything in particular that you might need?
Don't know. We've found ourselves in some tricky situations recently, and I was curious about what you might have knocking around that might help us out next time.
I've got swords. I've got armor. I can see you're already quite equipped for what it is. I can offer an enchantment service. I have a familiar way with my weaponry that I can carve runic symbols on them to make them do +1 damage and +1 on attack rolls, and often +2 if you give me the gold. But I can do this for you.
Great news. How much do you charge for this service?
Normally,
reasonable price, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, my normal price is 1,000 gold for a +2 enchantment. A +1 enchantment is free. Normally you would go +1 to +2. I should have a fancier name for this, but we just call it +1 +2. I can do you a package deal if there was any. Is it just one weapon that you wish to be enchanted, or?
I don't know right now. I mean, I'd have to discuss with the others. There might be a multiple purchase option coming along. I don't know.
We can definitely make some kind of deal. I suppose above the table, guys, is there anyone who would like their weapon enchanted?
How much was it? Sorry. So +2 was 1,000.
Well, yeah, there's no real price yet. If you can either get your weapon enchanted as +1 or +2, then me and Tilly can negotiate a price.
Does he do armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He does armor up to a +1.
Okay.
So while everyone's chatting, Wef's just over there looking at some heavy armor, just kind of stroking it.
Oh yeah. So there's 2 sets of heavy armor. There is splint armor, which is your typical heavy armor, and then right next to it is the shiniest, most gleamest full plate set.
Oh, you know which one Weft is being attracted to.
Can you use plate armor?
No.
Can Eldritch use a great sword?
No, cuts his own
Maybe
fucking
not.
tail off whenever it is. I mean, I can't. I've got no use for heavy armor, but
Do you,
forward planning.
Can I like sidle over to the shopkeeper? Do you do anything for like these?
What, fists?
Yeah, I've met
I do
someone
gloves.
recently who had like badass metal things.
knuckle dust.
Knuckle dusters, yes. Yes, I once met an old lady called Edith. She invented these things called knuckle dusters, or that's what she called them, made out of brass, but fairly strong for such a soft substance. And yes, she sold me the plans a while ago. I could make you some of those.
That could be pretty cool, like some kind of. Yeah. How much would that be?
what? Let's take a look. As I said, a package deal. Tilly. Sorry, I don't know your name. No, I do know your name because it goes around town. Tilly. Is there anything that you're looking for?
Well, I'm curious about increasing the defense of my armor or my shield.
Your shield, your shield, I can see there. And he'll take a look. He'll get one of his sort of the magnifying glasses out, and he'll go, that shield is a magic item in and of itself. So, unfortunately, I can't enchant a magical item. It would have to be a normal item before I enchant it.
Fair enough. Just the armor then.
So your armor. Let me have a look. What sort of armor you got on?
I've got scale mail.
Scale. Are you looking to change the type or just enchant your scale?
I mean, I'd love half plate, but I think that's unlikely.
There is half plate. This guy has every type of armor, every type of weapon.
How much is a half plate?
Half plate. It is quite pricey. Obviously, the full plate is the most pricey. Let me just jot all this down. So, half plates. And would you also like that enchanted?
I mean, a quote would be great.
Yes. Let me get through. So, Weft, what is it you're looking for? I see you looking at the full plate.
I like this. I think I'd like this.
It looks
And
like
the shiniest.
It would fit you well. Sure. Okay. Would you also like that enchanted? Although that may set you back very pricey. I'll give you a separate price for that.
Yeah. No. It's more the style I'm after than the substance.
Okay. If it's more the style you're after, I am quite the artisan. I am quite the craftsman. If you require the look of full plate armor, but as leather armor, I can. And he'll point to Irina. Where do you think her armor came from?
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't think it would make the same big clangly noise as I walk around, would it? Never.
But I can add tin. It will make the same clangly clang. I can make it nigh on perfect, apart from its protective abilities.
Can you not go like a bit like less noisy? You already have to deal with Samir.
No, I want the clanky one. I want the clanky one.
Okay, I can do your special. What type of armor are you after to be made into this full plate mutation? Your current armor you have on?
No, I want a full set of heavy armor.
Oh shit, okay, fuck me. Let's do it. Samir, is there anything that you would like enchanted or bought or anything like that?
Well, my sword is already a +1. Can it be made a +2?
Certainly can.
I mean, that would be nice. And I suppose as a secondary, money depending, wouldn't hurt to have a bit of enchantment on my plate armor either.
Okay.
Although I don't wear it, I don't benefit from it when I'm not myself. So that's less important to me than the sword.
Okay. Pip, Asai, anything that you guys would like enchanted? You are spellcasters, obviously, but
I'm at the inn.
I know, but above the table, bud.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Pip. Farah. Sorry.
Jip.
Jip. Farah will just whack out the rusty spatula, which is now a favourite thing. Just look at me like, can you enchant this?
I tell you what, I can do better than that. I can essentially turn that into any weapon type available and then enchant it. If you tell me what kind of weapon that you would like it to have the properties of.
It just so happens that I am exclusively proficient at using daggers and daggers only.
Then a dagger it shall be. That's probably the easiest option. If you would have said great sword, probably a bit strange, but you know.
Dagger, doable.
Okay, so for all of that, let me get this straight. So, some brass knuckle dusters, potentially enchanted. Some half plate armor, enchanted. A set of full plates. I'm going to leave out the enchantment on that because you don't look like you're billionaires. Samir, taking your sword to a +2, and Farah, turning a rusty spatula into a dagger, which is also enchanted. This will set you back 55,000 gold.
But we did save the whole city. So
You did.
is it really going to set we're back that far?
I will reduce that to 42,000 gold.
Really? For the whole city?
I'm
Like we
messing
saved
with
your
you.
business.
I'm messing with you. The look on your faces is incredible. How much money are you willing to offer me for these services?
I want to know how much does it cost?
Look, normally, no joking aside, I would normally charge around 2,500 gold as a package deal. I can go lower for the saviors of Vallaki.
How much lower?
I mean, this is a negotiation. I've told you my price.
2
Guys,
gold.
I have 46 gold. Okay,
Oh.
so
I have 100 copper.
just
I got 122 gold.
Okay.
Not penniless.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Oh yeah, I have 178 gold as well.
Okay.
Hang on. This is Kate above the table. If we spunk all of our money on this, we're also going to have none for anything else. Just so people know, like no healing potions or anything.
Yeah, I don't actually know your gold values, guys. So it's like you offer me, and I'll.
Yeah. I've got
I've
some
got
gold.
10,000 gold.
Well, I will check if you.
I have 1 million gold.
I mean, okay.
The thing is, I don't at the moment. I've got nothing. Nothing. I've got nothing. So
What have you guys spent your money on?
Well, the most
been given
important
any.
is
You bloody hell.
the diamonds, right?
I do
I've got
trade in gems.
400 gold in diamonds. I got 400 gold of diamonds, but
That's one person.
as we well know,
So
300 of those are necessary.
it is worth mentioning. I don't hear this conversation about diamonds, but you see a sign on the counter that says "Will buy gold," and then right next to it, paying extortionate prices for diamonds. He will offer you 3 times the value of diamond.
What? Guys, I've got 1,200 gold.
You've got
Oh, well,
1,200
great.
gold and like 6 dead party members.
Yeah, I feel like the diamonds are more important, but at the moment you can only do one anyway.
Yeah, well, okay, so 300. So if we carry the one, it's 100
Yeah.
gold of diamonds left over. But I agree. Holding on to the diamonds is probably.
I think hold on. How
more
much
important.
money? What is your lowest? What is the absolute minimum?
1,000
Say, for
gold.
example, you were really poor because we hadn't made good financial decisions.
1,000 gold.
I mean, I've got this piece of flawless amber. What would you give me for this?
Let me
What would
take
you buy?
it for-
Yeah. And
Um,
rubies. How much do you buy rubies for?
Rubies? No, I've got an abundance of fucking rubies, mate. It's every time someone dies, you get buried with 10 or 20 of them. I don't want a bloody rubies. Fucking hell. Do you want to buy some? As he takes this flawless shard of amber. This is interesting. Very. Where did you acquire this?
I found it. It's been in the family for generations. I mean,
I don't want it.
oh,
Take it back.
okay.
If I could offer
And
you a
I'll-
word of advice, do not show that thing to anyone else.
Hmm.
Keep it safe. Keep it hidden.
All right, Gandalf.
Even saying. Could I? Oh no, it's going to be obvious if I do it. Never mind.
Yeah, she will take 1,000 gold. You're welcome to barter.
Seems
I mean,
plausible.
we could whispering to the others. We could just like send the sheriff in and get him to
Yeah,
do it all.
also.
for the authority of the sheriff, right?
Have they paid their protection rates for this month?
Well, that's it. Who knows?
Depends on Jim's policy. Do you know what I mean? Is Jim a good sheriff or is Jim a bad sheriff? You're not sure.
I'm a great sheriff in my eyes.
Yeah, well that's it.
For the greater good.
How
Yeah.
much money do you have? Tilly, you
I
had
think we've got.
40 quid.
I have 46.
40 quid.
46 gold.
Right. 40's better than 0. Weft had 100.
120. Yeah, 120.
Well, how? Someone tell me how maths works. What's the whole?
Take one number and another. When you put them together, they're bigger.
So
What's the
Sometimes
copper
they're smaller.
gold silver situation?
I'll help you out.
How,
So 300.
how many gold is
310.
the silver worth?
10 silver per is a gold.
10 silver is a gold.
I believe that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've
10 silver.
Yep.
So I've
got 800 silver.
got
So we're 80.
That's 80
Uh,
gold.
800.
So technically, so I'll help you out. Orion, 393 gold. Weft, 205 gold. Someone wants to do the math.
Hang on,
And
I'll do it.
Tilly, okay, shall I go again?
Yeah, sorry. So Orion had
393 gold.
Yeah.
Weft has 205
205.
gold.
Yeah.
And Tilly has 46
46.
gold. Samir, is there anything you
Yeah.
would like to contribute?
Yeah, I was just waiting to be asked.
Yeah.
I've got 177 gold if you want it.
177 on Samir, and then obviously you've got your diamonds and Pip. I don't know if you would like to or anything like that.
I've got 178.
That's 999.
And you, is it
I
really?
feel
Are you
like-
kidding?
We are like emptying our pockets out on a table. Like,
Yeah, so-
Did you
like,
say how much silver did you say was
I
a
will
gold?
Contribute.
What was that, Sam? Sorry.
1 gold.
Yeah, I'll contribute. I'll be able to sub you guys the remainder, but I'll request a favor off each of you.
No.
100 copper and
all
4
one
silver if it helps.
People talking about-
Oh, that does help.
Yeah,
that
but-
does help. 100 copper.
Yeah, between the copper, you can afford it. But I'll also remind you about diamonds. You did say that you have obviously your one remaining diamond.
All right, you can have 1 diamond.
All right. So you're not blowing all your
One
gold.
gold's worth of diamonds.
Okay. Yeah, because it is.
That's
dust.
worth 3.
Okay. Everybody, I assume this is how you're going to do it. You tell me otherwise. But everybody but Asai, wipe out your money. And we're going to say that's going to equal
All of
1,000
it?
gold, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
We
skim
can't buy
gold.
health potions anyway, Orion, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Okay.
don't buy anything anyway except like 1,000 pairs of shoes.
So I'm
is
gonna put in the. I'll put it in after the session. But basically, Orion brass knuckle dusters +1, Tilly half plate armor +1, Weft full plate no enchantment, Samir +2 sword, and Pharaoh rusty spatula +1. Happy with that?
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good going.
Yeah.
But the heroes of Vallaki, that realistically, like above the table, That should have cost you a shitload more.
Mm.
And I said the price before I even knew how much money you had. So
I think full plate is like 1,500 just on its
It-
own.
yeah, well, in Faerun money, it's 1,500 on its own.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Well, thank you.
We're just going to put the shoes in.
Yeah, thank you so much for your business, and I hope it does well. I do know that I have obviously sold this to wholesale. I've not made any profit from this.
Next time we come around, we'll not do deals. We'll just buy. your ring.
Hopefully, you won't need to come around again. And he'll sort of lean in and whisper to you, I just want to go home. Save the fucking world. End the curse. And let us leave. But there's no guarantees of that, which is why I did charge you 1,000 gold.
That has done wild things for my AC.
Cool.
Oh, I hate all the people with armor.
All right then, just quickly then. So, well, not quickly, but as long as you need. Asai, what you up to?
Honestly, very little. Just kind of loitering in the bar. So very little going on. But I'm interested to see all these people kind of come in with their clanky armor.
All right, we'll get to that next session then. But Erwin will just give you a slap on the shoulder, and he'll just give you as many drinks as you need. All right, and how's it going as the sheriff of Vallaki? Are you enjoying it? Have you? What sort of things are you envisioning for this town, sheriff?
One eye, Owen. There's going to be changes. There's going to be some quite harsh and stern, fast-moving changes. I am looking for a deputy. And I think people have had an easy ride of late. So, I mean, some bad things have happened. So they are going to need to start paying insurance, if you would think, just to kind of make sure that we're all protected. So
I trust your judgment. I would not have made you sheriff if I didn't. So if you think that is the right course of action to take, I will.
You're a good man.
Give
You're a
you
good
all
man.
resources you need.
Brave man. I've always said it. Good looking.
Yes.
And yeah, very decisive. So I think together we've got this.
Let me send a couple of feelers out. You mentioned about an insurance.
Mm-hmm. Overdue.
Let's see what we can do about that.
Yeah.
Like you said, some of these businesses they've had a bit of a easy time.
They have, and I feel like they've disrespected you.
Yes. I am the new mayor. Nobody has come to congratulate me. Now I do feel disrespected, actually. Yes. It's time we show this town what new management is.
I think this is a great idea. I think you're moving on to bigger things. Politics in the future is definitely gonna pave the way for you. One thing, do I get a star? The others have been asking about my badge, and I've got nothing to show presently. I've said it's in the post.
And he just gets a bit of cardboard out and a yellow pen. I could make you one. You could make your own. We don't really have badges.
It's all right. I'll buy one.
All
It's
right.
fine.
All right. Yes. And anything you requires. Cool. And just finally, Farah, what's going through your head at the moment? There's been a lot happened. Not a lot of time to reflect.
Well, she's still feeling a little bit life hungover. So everything's still a little bit fuzzy, and she's just kind of like trying to keep a strong face on for everyone so that they don't constantly ask her if she's okay and worry and think that there's loads of things wrong. But I think in her mind, everything's going at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
like she can't make sense of any of her own thoughts, and she's having to focus really hard to have conversations, and she's having to like think really hard about everything she does, and everything she's doing is almost like mechanical.
Mhm.
Like she's just going through the motions, because if she stops, she's just gonna like deck it.
Cool. And what would I don't know if above the table you've had time to read any of the text, but is there any thoughts that Farah would have on those pieces of text?
Annie.
Panic. All right, we will end our session there, guys. I hope you had fun.
Absolutely.
Very good. Thank you, Andy.
Next session, we will have Northern Story Time.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be fun. All right then, guys. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Ta-da.